Bad movies rule, the worst movie podcast ever recorded. And today, light the tires and kick the fires, right? It's time to launch these planes into the air. We got things to catch. Let's go. What?
They're not actually MiGs.
No?
No, they're training aircraft. F-5s. Nice planes.
Because in the
solidly
80s,
American.
They couldn't get MiGs in the 80s. Hey, Russia, could we borrow five
Well,
MiGs?
we don't know if they're Russia. Unnamed bad actors.
Yes.
They do have the star.
That's how Iron Eagle was, too. It was
Well,
an
of
unnamed
course,
sovereign nation.
No, Aaron. Oh, that's true. But you had David Suchet
Sure.
chewing scenes as a bad guy.
But we never said exactly. They're over an imaginary line. They've never been so far over this border.
This border.
What border?
Yeah.
Don't say that. We don't want to actually
I did
start a
learn
war.
this time that a lot of these things were based on true events.
Oh, okay.
These
Nice.
guys weren't particularly creative writers. They just robbed history.
Easy.
Yeah.
Why work hard when you can work smart,
smarter.
right? That's right. You can hear we've got Chuck in the house because, of course we do.
I love airplanes.
Iron Eagle,
Yes.
all four of them. Now you get to do Top Gun.
I thought of Iron Eagle and I'm watching this. I was a scene where the planes were flying and it was beautiful and I was geeked out and I said, is Iron Eagle better than this movie?
What?
I said, is. That was question. Question mark.
All right.
Because I remember people asking that before, or one person at least somewhere in the world.
We've had some real bad takes on the show over the years, but if that's what you've got in the hopper, this is going to be an all-timer today. Also joining us, we've got Brian Draws Movies. What's up, man?
Happy to be here.
I'm happy you're here.
Yeah.
I don't know. I know Chuck probably rocked himself to sleep with Top Gun every night.
Yeah.
Did.
What's your history with the movie?
I've watched it when I was little.
Sure.
Yeah, I didn't watch it a lot until Maverick came back on. I was like, I got to watch Top Gun again.
Sure.
And so
I'm
caught it back up with that. And
I'm wearing aviators because of this movie.
Yeah, and you pull
I
it
think
off.
we all assumed that.
It took me many years to get them, but I got them.
And what we were saying before we were rolling is that you pull them off in a way that I could never.
Oh, yes.
You got
The only problem with these are they're 2 prescriptions behind.
Oh,
So if I start acting a little weird, it's because I'm
everything's a little loopy.
a little loopy. You all look
right.
a little.
If you start going into a flat spin, we'll see if we can pull you out of it, man.
Yeah, that's right.
All right, perfect.
I think you can get out of flat spins, by the way.
Now, long time ago on a BMR post show, we said, "What's the greatest action movie of all time?" And Chuck said, "Top Gun."
I did. I panicked a little bit then,
Yeah.
but yeah, it's a good movie. It's fun to watch.
Where are you on that, Brian?
I don't know
Is
if it's
Top Gun
action.
being the best action movie of all time?
He didn't agree back then.
I still don't agree. I don't agree with myself from what I answered either. We won't have to talk about it, but
That's fine.
Yeah, if I
definitely
recall-
not the best action movie.
No, it's probably not an action movie.
It's a great 80s movie, though.
Sure.
It changed a lot of things, this movie.
Oh, sure it
It
did.
was a trend-setting, culture-defining film.
Wasn't the cinematography kind of groundbreaking at the time?
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
First time they ever put cameras on actual military Navy jets.
No, it's
Well,
not-
that's not true. There's an old movie that our buddy Spruce Goosemaker,
Oh, yeah, of
Howard
course.
Hughes,
Love
Yes,
that guy.
Howard
the
Hughes.
Spruce
Hell's
Goosemaker?
Angels, I think it was called, and they actually had. Now, this is like 19,
30.
yeah, maybe even earlier than that. But they cameras big, like not
Okay.
talking real.
Yeah, sure. Giant.
On the front of airplanes, in front of biplanes, shooting these films. Can you imagine that?
That's wild, dude.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You might have heard someone just say 1930. That third person joining us today is Mr. Ryan Farrell. Welcome in, sir.
How are you?
I am fantastic, although I'm a little concerned, but
Slightly.
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 I'm worried for our show, man. The fact that we're doing Top Gun on bad movies
I know.
rule.
I think
I feel dirty inside.
it's wrong on a few levels.
Yeah.
But your misappropriation of kick the tires and light the fires.
Oh, is it? Oh, you kick tires? You don't kick fires?
No, that's from Independence Day.
I kick.
Yeah, I
fires.
know it is. I did it.
Do you
just
know
to troll
how
you.
many people? Do you know how many people when I say kick the tires and light the fires go like, ho ho, Top Gun,
Yeah.
and I go, no, Independence Day. Who-
Whatever. I should have just quoted Iron Eagle.
Yeah,
just
you
to
really
make
should have.
everybody upset.
Because, James, your opening, it really took my breath away.
Oh, very nice.
As long as we're all here, I say we just keep playing with the boys and let's just ride into the danger zone, all right?
I love it. We're doing
Highway to the danger zone.
But we are right into the danger zone. And kind of what I was referring to is people oftentimes when we do certain movies, they go, "What? Why is this movie on your show?
Yes.
This has got to be the king of that mountain."
Do you remember when you told me, "Can I do this?" Do you remember what I responded to you? I texted you back.
Yes, on Good
I said,
Movies
"Is this on Good Movies Rule?"
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
No.
I was shocked.
This
Shocked, I tell you.
Movie.
I need to know why. Why? How?
This movie is the highest grossing film of 1986.
Yeah.
That's
It was nominated for 4 Academy Awards.
Piece of trash.
Berlin won Best Original Song for Take My Breath Away, right?
Tab.
Launched the careers of so many people.
Unfortunately.
But you know what? Here we are talking about it on Bad Movies Rule. Because
Yeah.
guess what the critics of 1986 had to say about this film?
I don't know if that's 100% true
Well, let's pull up the vitals so we can get
because
to the bottom of
I
this
was
real quick. Okay?
fascinated by this.
Yes.
And so I went to look at the whatever the thing we look at.
Yes.
The all-knowing internets,
Yes.
interwebs that tells me what this is.
Sure.
Rotten Tomatoes.
Rotten Tomatoes, yes.
And it was 59% critics, 83% fans, 7% on IMDb.
Correct.
None of those would qualify except for 659. But when I was looking through those reviews, they're all pretty much, that I could tell, revisionist reviews like within the last 5 years.
Interesting.
That is true. On top of the fact that as we're looking at IMDb right now,
Yeah.
you're going to see that it sits at a 7.0 on IMDb.
Yep, 7.0.
Now,
I can very clearly recall that 20 some years ago, when I first started using IMDb, this movie had a 6.4.
Really?
Yes.
Okay, so
And I was shocked at the time because I was like, what?
What?
Top Gun? No.
the audience,
Wait.
it's creeped up with the audience.
It is creeped up with the audience. It is creeped up with the critics.
so I used the interwebs a little more.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
And I actually typed in Top Gun 1986.
Were you almost
Reviews from the time or something like that.
were you almost out of your AOL hours by the time?
I was, yes.
The dial-up.
Prior to that even. That's probably that's like 90s. And I did find a few actual reviews from the day, and my guess is 59% might be generous.
Yeah.
Back in 1985.
Oh, was it
Yeah.
worse?
Like Ebert, they're all pretty much all the ones I saw. And this is a handful, right? Because
Yeah.
I'm using the interwebs. We're talking. It's hard to find from 85, 87. Ebert was like, and the other one's like,
Do you understand why
The
critics back then might think that, though?
Flying was great.
Yes.
Yeah.
Acting sucked. Basically, was the general consensus of the movie.
The acting sucked in this?
Yes, they did not like the acting. There's a whole propagandist spiel, which is very much true in this film. I would not disagree. But hey, you can make good movies that are propaganda.
Sure.
And I don't know if the 80s had that as much as the revisionist reviews have the propaganda.
I got you.
That's the thing with like kind of some of the older movies that would be accused of propaganda and, you know, their jingoistic American values and such, where why was that ever a criticism of film?
I'd have to know what that means before I could say
So here's what it
anything about it.
Patriotism.
Yeah, it's like an intense,
America's the
unbiased.
best.
Yeah,
That's every
exactly.
movie in the
But that's
1980s.
But the thing is, like, you look at
Or military
first-
movie.
Yeah.
But the first thing is, okay, then why does Top Gun Maverick have a 98%? It's the
critics.
same thing.
But there's there's also character development in Top Gun Maverick. There's
There is.
really no character
Oh,
development.
shut your
in this
mouth.
movie. I'm not
even-
saying it's bad acting. I'm just saying
Cried.
Don't even start.
wonderful. Yeah, there's touching moments, but there's
All right, well,
it's
Meg
mostly
Ryan,
it's
she
mostly
changes her whole
vibe.
arc.
She does.
But the idea behind this, right, and why we're talking about it here on Bad Movies Rule, because the thing was, in '86, this was considered just meh.
I think they
And-
all agreed the flying was amazing.
Right.
Technical aspects were amazing. But
Well, yeah, and look, we're
movie
going to
making-
get
I mean,
into
it's
all that.
right.
We're
That
going
was interesting.
to we're going to parse all that out as we go through. But
Has
I
movie critics gotten worse?
do want to give some vitals here, like we usually before we get too far down the road here. Movie was directed by Tony Scott, and we've done a couple of his movies already on the show.
Is he the bad
before.
Scott?
No.
Well, they're both good directors.
Yeah.
I thought someone were mean to people.
Well, that was Tony. Yeah.
No, they're both mean to people. They both have reputations.
Oh, there you go.
Whatever.
There's one that we know for sure was Tony.
Yes. He had a couple. Yeah.
Movie was written by Jim Cash, Jack Epps Jr., and I'm gonna say this wrong. Ehud Yoni.
That was the article.
Okay, got it.
Yep.
Movie stars, of course, we know who's in this movie: Tom Cruise, Val Kilmer,
Tom Skerritt.
Kelly McGillis, Anthony Edwards, Michael Ironside, Come on, guys. Tim Robbins was apparently in this.
He's Merlin. I'm shocked.
Indeed.
He
Yep.
would never have actually been in the military, Navy. You know why? Or fighter
too
pilot.
tall.
He's too tall by like at least 5 inches.
Yeah, you got to be short.
Yeah, he would have had to have been a helicopter
I was
pilot.
surprised at the end of the movie they didn't have him on his knees in front of Tom Cruise, so he didn't tower over him.
And as we already said, it's a 7.0 on IMDb. But the reason, and we have to go by the numbers here, guys. We're very slavish to the most part. We'll occasionally make judgment calls, but this is in fact a rotten critic score by 1 single percentage point on Rotten Tomatoes, and it's as we said, an 83% audience scores. We know how the audience feels about Top Gun. It's an all-time classic for a reason. The fan base has been there, but the critics' consensus says though it features some of the most memorable and electrifying aerial footage shot with an expert eye for action, Top Gun offers too little for non-adolescent viewers to chew on when its characters aren't in the air.
Come on, singing in bars and
For
lots of
non-adolescents.
tongue kisses. That's not.
Hey, I don't know.
If you like tongue kissing, this is the movie for you.
This is the best tongue kissing movie I've ever seen.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Got some other movies to show you.
Yeah.
But before we get to that,
Hands down. But hands down, the best movie to feature shirtless men playing volleyball.
Oh, yeah.
is there another? I mean, the only other volleyball scene I think of is DOA, but that's I like that for different reasons.
A lot of them. The word I overheard a lot reading the critics, modern critics, was homoeroticism.
Yeah, there's a whole other series of articles out there
We
that
just
says
appreciate male body and not be gay.
I don't know.
mean,
Apparently not.
I don't know. There's one guy who keeps saying he's got a heart on, getting
Yeah.
a boner about
That's
everything.
true. He says that. That's
That's because all the blood is being
Yeah.
pushed down his body as they're doing those G's.
Yeah.
As a bunch of dudes,
He's
you
like-
got a bunch of sweaty dudes sitting in a room,
are
and
really
one whispers to the other,
they're
"Hey, I'm
super
getting a hard
sweaty in
on."
this movie.
Yeah.
One thing I think I learned is in the 80s, air conditioner wasn't a thing, apparently.
Everybody was dripping.
Everyone was dripping all the time.
Yeah,
And San
where is
Diego's
Top?
not
Where's
that
I was gonna
hot.
say where's Top Gun at? Is that in San Diego?
The most beautiful weather in all of the United States, San Diego. Literally, it's like it's the only place in the United States that has Mediterranean weather, which means basically it fluctuates between like 60 to 80 degrees all year round.
Yep.
Oh man,
Sure.
that's why they all.
You know, I was watching this movie and I said to my wife, I said, she's getting her PhD, and I said, when you get your next job, let's make it be in San Diego.
Hey,
I want to go live in San Diego now.
apparently they were like, we need to set up a Top Gun school. Where should we do
Place
this
in
at? And they're
America.
just like,
That's right.
San Diego.
San Diego.
They
It's
also
also
have great
not a lot.
burritos.
They
so
do.
there you go.
There's also not a lot between San Diego.
An average
Street meat there is
average football play.
I think it's Arizona if you go direct west. So there's lots of open areas to fly them super loud jets.
All right, perfect.
Yeah.
That's why I was wondering, like, why wouldn't they just have it in the middle of nowhere in the desert, right? But I guess this
Because
makes
it's super. Well, there's a huge port there for the Navy.
gotcha. Okay.
One of the most important ports of the United States.
All right. Well,
Yeah.
Which is also a cool reason to live in San Diego.
Yeah. Exactly.
Because I can sell that information to. Never mind.
what?
I am not a Russian spy, sir.
The views
worry
of
about
Chuck
it.
are not the views of Bad
Chinese,
Movies Rule. We
however.
appreciate you guys.
I'm open for business.
Yeah.
Thank you all for tuning in. Before we dive into the scene by scene, I do want to let you know how to connect with the show. You can do that in a number of ways. The easiest way is to email the show at thisshowIstrash@gmail.com, and we will read your emails. We'll respond to them. And you've got
A friend in me.
great balls of fire burning in your chest, and you want to say, hey, how mad you are that we're talking
balls of
about
fire.
Top Gun on our show. Let it rip, man. Send us an email. Send us a voicemail. Scream into your phone for 3 minutes. It gives you 3 full minutes.
I actually would love to hear people who really don't like this movie.
Yeah, fine. That's even better.
It'd be interesting to see how many there are out there.
Like Johnny Golab, 262-757-8567, and you can hear or we'll hear your voicemails read also on our mailbag segments. And Johnny Golab I mentioned because he specifically, I know, is one of our big patrons that hates Top Gun.
Really?
And I know he put in awards for this, but it's a random draw, so I don't know how many of his will be in here, but hopefully at least one,
All right,
so we can hear what he thinks about that.
Oh, that'd be outstanding.
Yeah.
That would be.
I would love it.
Beyond that, guys, if you'd like to support the show and keep this thing going, and we have all these bonus content and all this other podcasts, like Brian's show has a show, kind of half his show there. Samurai Movie Jam does its extra spoilery part on Patreon. But then there's also some big news coming up. You guys, come January, are going to be on your own feed.
Yeah, just before that, actually. So the last show of this year, our show on December 29th, will be on our own feed.
Perfect.
So talk to your Alexa right now. Say, hey, Alexa, set a reminder to follow Samurai Movie Jam on their own feed.
There you go.
December 29th.
Yeah, so it's just been a little bit confusing for people because it's all jammed right now in the BMR feed. But they'll still be here and part of the BMR family. But just like our other show, Watcher, Texas Ranger, they'll be off on their own feed. So yeah, make sure you go and follow Samurai Movie Jam so you don't miss an episode. And also patreon.com/badmoviesrule to support the show. We greatly appreciate all of our patrons on there as well. All right, we're going to take a quick break and then it's time for our scene by scene. All right, the movie opens with Ryan Farrell's favorite, a text screen.
Oh, yes. Tell me that this text screen isn't just one of the best text blurbs in cinematic history.
Oh, is it? You tell me.
You tell me, guys.
It's great.
That whole reading out of like, oh, in March of 1969, blibbity blibbity blue blah. The Navy calls it Fighter Weapons School. The pilots call it
Top Gun.
Top Gun.
Smash cut. Frickin' Yamaha synthesizer bass line.
Yeah.
Don't even.
Almost. Music is almost as good in this as it is in Cannonball Run starting.
It's way better than that,
Yes.
please.
Just drives hard.
And it's just like 5 minutes of just like
Just planes doing their
planes
thing.
landing.
It is.
Great story about
Yeah,
that.
it's 4 minutes and 13 seconds, James.
Steamy.
You're
Nothing but just steam.
Steamy aircraft carrier.
Baby.
Orange skies, men
Orange
squatting,
Yeah, one guy
Yes.
was a
standing
little.
and fist pumping.
That's why
Yeah.
it's steaming so much because all the manliness on the
Oh,
deck.
so much
It's
manliness
actually 'cause
on
of
this deck.
Catapults.
No, it's not. It's
You know
from
our newest
the
American carrier.
it's from the testosterone,
Yeah.
Charles.
The newest
That's
American
what it
carrier has
was.
Electromagnetic.
Yeah, but that doesn't get as hot. It's not
And
as
they're
sexy.
also
You're
not
right.
Quite as consistent.
That's really sad for them.
Yeah, it is. Dang, our catapults not work. Well, that happened in this movie.
Yeah, it's true.
So Steam maybe not that great either. Do you want to hear an interesting story? I don't know if it's true, but I read it on IMDb.
Oh,
I would love to.
here we go.
So who's the director guy making all the
Tony Scott.
That guy said, "Hey, I need better lighting for these scenes on the aircraft carrier. I need you to turn around so the sun's somewhere else."
Okay.
And the captain said, "That cost $25,000. Our boy whips out his own pocketbook and writes him a $25,000 check.
Yeah, because
Now
of
turn the carrier
That's what I'm saying.
around.
That
Yep.
steam was coming off of Tony Scott's balls.
right.
That were
Yeah,
just like
baby.
writing that check,
That's
man.
like, if I'm paying $1.8 million
And they were
to
glistening
the
the perfect light.
That's right. Get this thing around. We're taking the highway straight to the danger zone, man.
That's
And the song kicks on.
He's like, if I'm making a propaganda piece for the U.S. Navy, I'm making a damn good one.
Yeah.
Turn this mother effing ship around.
Let's go.
Hey,
We got some plain sticks to grab. It's the weirdest thing. I tell you, they got this little like plain penis sticking off the
It's
back
not
of
it's
the
a hook, dude.
Okay, but it's between
does
its
not-
legs.
fine,
It's
fine.
between its
Plain
legs.
penis, fine.
I don't
Whatever.
know about you, but my penis ain't grabbing me to stop me nowhere.
I'm just saying, but it's between its legs. It's hanging down,
That's not
and
true.
it's just like
My wife shows up naked. I might stop. That's what I'm saying.
okay. It's a very abrupt way they land these
Oh, it's
planes.
amazing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's really dangerous.
It seems
It's horribly
You know,
dangerous, guys.
They full throttle when they land in case they don't hit it. And
Yes.
and they can
take
keep
off the
going,
other
not
end.
just end up in the drink.
and that's why they need the plain penis to grab the.
I'm going to go
Yeah.
hook. I'm not comfortable with
Exactly.
that. But
That's fine. That's fine. You know, it's
the
fine.
Wussy
That's
Air
fine.
Force doesn't have the plane
Hey,
hook.
I do
you
like-
know what? If they say call the ball,
I do
They
like
do
later
say
on
that. There's a lot of that in this movie.
Yes.
Yeah. Call the ball. Meatball. Mall.
I do like that Tom Skerritt later has to explain to Maverick, like, hey, this is dangerous, what we
This
do.
is a
And
really
I'm like,
dangerous
oh,
thing.
I guess it is. I guess this is super dangerous.
There's 2 times in this movie where they were going to kill people. One was Cougar. And
Okay.
the Navy's like, we'd rather not show people dying on carrier landings.
Yeah.
And then they were going to kill Goose with an engine. Well, they changed that to be canopy failure instead of another crash
Gotcha.
because they didn't want to blame the Navy on anything.
Yeah, no, I hear you.
interesting.
You can blame the F-14 makers, but not
Yeah.
the Navy.
If one, they could have done it, just one flew in with a floppy stick, and it just didn't. It wouldn't catch on. You know what I'm saying? That's what they could have done, but they didn't. We're in the Indian Ocean here, boys. As we said earlier, we can't know what sovereign evil nation that
That's
they're
right.
dealing with
Indian
here.
Ocean. That would be
Anything.
Any bad boys over there.
Could really be anything.
could-
I mean,
Okay.
yeah, over there in the 80s. It's the Indian Ocean in the 80s,
Indian Ocean's a rough spot. It's Madagascar. That's who it really is, though.
right?
We got
Always
inbound.
causing trouble. Them freaking lemurs.
Could have been Somali pirates, really.
They were smuggling
The
lemurs.
pirates. They
Yeah,
have
from
themselves
Madagascar.
The most amazing jet in the world. The pirates have.
That's why we're like on the F list of Air Force outposts here. That's why he's talking about flying rubber out of Hong Kong.
That's right.
That's true. Because they're here trying to stop people from smuggling lemurs from Madagascar into Pakistan to, you know what I'm saying? So this is not
lemurs.
really like Cold War things we're dealing. We're assuming it is, but it's not.
Lemurs would be an invasive species.
I don't even know what's happening because we've got inbound vectors, we've got bogeys, we've got
He's got to say a lot of stuff fast.
the whole movie is just gobbledygook.
And that one guy smokes cigars a lot.
Oh yeah, he does.
Yeah.
Principal
He's got
Strickland.
to. He's got to.
Oh, that's right. It's Strickland.
Uh-huh.
It is.
Yep.
Yeah, no, it's
Yeah.
James.
I was hoping
Don't
he
even
was
try
in
it,
one less
Strickland.
scene so
Yeah.
I could call him my one-hit wonder.
Yeah, he was in too many.
He was chewing so much of that.
He's like, who we got on there? Great, Maverick and Goose. Like, if they suck so bad, why do you have them out there?
Yeah.
You're so
At all.
sucky. You're so sucky. You're going to Top Gun.
Didn't you send them up there?
And they're your second best people with your first best
That's
person.
right. Yeah.
So
So you should be like, oh, sick.
Yeah.
I'm stoked.
Well, my
It's
guess
Maverick
is-
and Goose.
My
in
guess
fact,
is he
anybody
was,
else would be worse. You know? That's what it seems like.
probably later on. Maverick says he was doing international relations. He probably was legitimately concerned about how Maverick would do international relations
Okay.
in that
Yeah.
context.
Well,
Yeah,
look,
yeah.
Shoot first, ask questions later.
his first diplomatic incident here doesn't go great from a PR standpoint. Okay, yeah, right, exactly. This is what I could ascertain from
love
all
that
the radio lingo.
I love it.
Is that they're going to hook them, clean them, and fry them.
That's
Yes.
official terms for.
Yeah.
For a fish fry.
For fishing.
Right.
Yep.
The more I hear about this, the more I think we're dealing with not super military secrets or anything like that, but like just illegal nonsense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ghost Rider, that's his call. Well, this is what I don't understand because he's Maverick.
Yes.
They call him Ghost Rider.
The plane is Ghost Rider.
Plane is Ghost.
Ghost
Yes.
Rider plane, maybe.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know how that works either.
It's like Red 1 and Red Leader and Red 5. Like
we-
Luke Skywalker is Red 5.
Oh, God.
Maverick and Goose are Ghost
Died,
Rider.
did you hear that?
Careful. Last episode, we just spent 16 extra minutes talking Star Wars because somebody got us off on a rabbit.
Oh, man.
I don't want to end up doing that again.
Porkins died.
16? He
What happened
did.
The actor
The
Porkins
actor who
died
played
recently.
Porkins died recently. Yeah.
Who?
Porkins.
Porkins
The
from
greatest
Star
Wars
Wars.
pilot ever.
Oh, the guy
Bradley, you're
that
checking in.
The first one to eat it.
The guy that rescued Han Solo in the Tauntaun.
Start the timer.
No. No.
I just said I didn't want this to happen.
Well, you don't ask follow-up questions. You
All
just
right.
say, "Oh, that's sad." And move
Okay,
on.
fine.
You said, oh, yeah, that guy. Oh, yeah, that
Don't
guy.
blame us for bringing it up, James.
All right, they scare.
Which one's Porkins?
There's two MiGs. Okay, there's two MiGs. They scare the first one away, but then Ghost Rider gets locked on. Not Ghost Rider, the other one, Cougar's plane.
Cougar.
Locked
Yes.
on.
Cougar is getting locked on by a MiG.
Yeah, they have missile lock on it.
Yeah.
The mysterious MiG-28.
No
Yeah.
one's firing on anybody. They're target locking on these guys to get them to bug out, basically, and
Yes.
to piss off.
Want you to leave.
The threat of force.
This
It
kind of
is.
does happen. a lot.
It is the threat of force.
I want to take this moment to say to all of our listeners out there, I know I'm going to screw up probably everything in regards to the terms, the military terms. I want to say right now that I'm a big supporter of the military. I appreciate what all of you do. If any of our good-natured ribbings come across as me making fun of you guys, it's just because I don't know shit about any of this stuff, and I just want to get that out of the way right now. Now we can keep going. Okay.
Yeah, that'll help.
We got you, James. Don't worry.
All right, but Cougar gets missile locked. They're able to. Then Mav comes in behind him. Doesn't come down behind him. Comes down above him, and he says, "I've got this great idea of how to scare this guy away.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm going to invert my plane.
Yes.
I'm gonna. This is. If I know they made fun of this in Hot Shots, but it's almost borderline a scene from Hot Shots
Yes.
already, right? Where he comes in upside down, canopy to canopy, basically, a meter and a half, as Goose would call it later, above these guys. They flip them the
He has a
bird,
Polaroid.
Yeah.
and he takes a picture.
Yeah, where does he store that Polaroid in that cockpit?
We never see it ever again, right?
No.
I don't know.
Logistics, guys.
He refers to it later, but
He does, yes.
and
Really nice picture.
the guy's feelings are hurt. And I'm going home, and he flies away.
Yeah, because once again, like as we find out, if you're inverted at Mach 4, that's pretty impressive. I mean, this opening
Hey, we're
scene.
going Mach 4.
Oh, that's- yeah,
Mach
that's what
4
it
is the
was.
speed of sound.
That's what he said. Yes, 4Gs
I don't want to
at 4Gs.
upset you, Chuck. Did you like the way that these fights were shown with the planes and things?
It's okay.
I just felt like
It's hard to shoot.
they didn't line up correctly a lot of times.
There was a
to
major
where
problem
It
in
just
this
felt
movie.
like it was B-roll a lot.
Oh, I don't know about
Oh
that.
yeah, sure.
When I was younger, especially, I was like, I don't know, this just doesn't excite me as much as
the
a
only
lot
thing
of
I
other.
noticed.
Yeah.
This is a totally nerd thing.
Yeah.
Is the F-14 is a swing wing aircraft. So when
Yes.
you're going slower to land at slower speeds, the wings are out. When you're going fast, they're back. There were many scenes where we cut between and the wings are at different positions.
That's what I'm saying. See,
I know.
That bothered me quite
Yeah.
a
You know
bit.
what?
I'm like,
Thank you.
59%.
You know, I'm so glad that Chuck pointed that out.
Yeah.
Because now
I don't know if that
Now-
actually
we can put
works
this
that
to
way.
bed.
Now 59% seems generous now.
Yeah,
And no,
officially Top Gun is actually one of the worst action films of all
I'm
time.
also going to get this out of the way right away because I think there's another major problem in this movie with the fighting.
I thought, I thought their helmets were cool
The
enough.
F-14 was designed to be a standoff fighter, meaning you shoot missiles way
Yes,
long,
ways away.
like hundreds of miles away, so that they never even get close to the ship.
Yeah.
That is why Mr. Chewing the Cigar guy gets freaked out when they get closer and closer.
Oh, if they could break 150 miles, then
So that's a major problem in this movie because the 14 is not really meant. You're supposed to shoot them a long way. They have
Got it.
fancy radars for that. All these.
But does that
missiles.
make a great movie?
Because the 14,
No.
it's not even really meant for dogfighting.
No.
You got to get up
And
close and
that's-
personal. You got to give Tom Cruise a chance to show
Well, I agree. It would be a
these
little boring
Russians
when they're like, "We got him."
what it means to be
Let's fly
cool.
back.
Wait a minute. That's actually what makes the movie great.
Right.
Yeah, because now they're using things that aren't even meant for that.
That's what I'm saying.
And they're taking it and they're saying like, oh, wait, we're supposed to shoot these guys from far away? No,
Yeah.
let's go get up and close and personal.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what we're going to take it.
They
We're going to
do-
take it to
they
them.
do-
I would say we're
hold
taking
on,
it to the.
and when Russia flew back
Yeah.
and told people what happened, when they flew back and told people what happened, it's like, guys, we're effed.
Yeah.
Okay, we can't be as cool as these guys.
No, they
There's
thought
no way.
they were like, we got our MiGs and we're gonna get all like crazy and dogfighty.
He did
And
what?
Now we had the F-14s. They're coming up in our face.
He flew above me.
He
and
flew above, yes.
And he shows me two fingers. I don't understand, but he's scary and he looks so cool with the American
He
helmet.
only gave me the countdown of 1. I had to go.
I said, get out of here now.
He's got the cowboy name. He says
Yeah.
Maverick right on forehead.
That's just crazy.
It's crazy. We cannot fight these people.
cannot fight.
No,
I
no
do
more.
appreciate-
Bring the wall down. Go knock the wall down.
Move my family. They got the picture of me.
Seriously.
I do appreciate they explain this a little bit with the whole Top Gun and fighter learning how to fight up close again because
Yeah.
they were losing planes in Vietnam.
But yeah, okay.
So maybe they explain it. A
Yeah,
little bit.
through all the famous
In fact-
dogfighting of the Vietnam War.
Cougar's supposed to be number one. That's why Cougar locked up afterwards because he saw what Tom did. He's like, I can't be that cool.
That's true.
Yeah.
He's
Can't
like,
be
what
that
am I supposed to
close.
do?
Yeah, that's right.
He said, I fly upside down.
I fly.
I can't even fly upside
I
down.
can't fly and flip
I
off.
cracked
Okay.
myself up.
It's ridiculous. Tom Cruise has to go land. Well, tap his wheels on the aircraft carrier and then continue flying.
Disobeying orders.
Yeah.
Disobeying orders to
I
go
mean,
get
we got
Cougar.
to, you got to get Principal Strickland upset even more because
Right.
otherwise he's not Principal Strickland.
Well, we've seen the disciplinary actions that happen in this movie. So at this point, I'm assuming this has happened before where he's like, well, they don't do
got twice he got
anything.
fought.
So,
No, they do nothing.
so I might as well do whatever the hell I want.
Right. He's like, from a disciplinary standpoint, I'm going to get yelled at.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm
It's
probably
like-
going to get some cigar ash on me.
No, it's Inglorious Bastards. He's like, no, I've been chewed out before. I'll probably get chewed out.
Yeah.
I'll probably
Right? It's
get
the
chewed.
same exact thing that
Yeah.
Brad Pitt said after he shot that Nazi at the end of that movie. It's like, all I'm gonna do is get chewed out, and that's all that ever happens to them.
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
they just
He's
go
like,
on and do it.
They chew you out and then give you a reward. That's what happens. Chew you out, reward. So last time
Perfect.
I got a parking spot for the employee of the month.
Right.
And now they're sending me to Top Gun. So
There you go.
And so he flies up. He gets on Cougar's. He gets right on Cougar's wing, and he's like, "Listen, man, you don't have to be as cool as I am. Okay, you don't. You can just fly your plane normal style. All right, no one's gonna think any less of you. Let's just come on back to the aircraft carrier."
That MiG really messed him up, man.
I did. I think him understanding that, not to make fun of someone that's suffering from PTSD after what just happened, or whatever. I mean, in the moment, it's not PTSD, but whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Current.
Current TSD.
CTSD.
Dramatics.
But yeah,
Yeah.
he
Maybe,
realized how
it's just trauma.
close he was. He realized how
Traumatic.
close he was to dying,
He looked at his wife and daughter.
and he
I
said, "I
wouldn't
can't
be there
do it
for
anymore."
them. I can't do it. Here's my
Yeah.
wings. Psh.
So he goes in. He
You were
opts
the
out.
best, Cougar.
He opts out. He goes into Principal Strickland's office, and he throws his wings.
Says I can't do it.
He's
He's
like-
like, I've been in this before, son.
He's like, I'm taking the highway to the safety zone.
You're supposed to.
Yeah, that's what he's doing.
Probably went on to be an airline pilot.
That's right.
Made it
I
really
actually
nice.
sing that when we play Sorry as a Family.
Oh, do you?
Because when you're right about to go home, there's the safety zone.
Yeah.
And I would sing it, highway to the safety
That's,
zone.
That's what he
That
went
is,
home and played Sorry with his family.
That's 100% a dad thing, huh?
Absolutely.
I love it.
That's what Cougar's problem was.
So then Strickland
Yeah, he
calls
wanted
in,
to do that.
calls in Mav, and he's like, "You're so bad. You suck so much. I hate your guts. You're terrible at this. You're going to Top Gun."
The bravest, dumbest thing.
Oh, gosh. And then, too, he's like, God, just
not
kills
even
me to have
like-
to do this.
You know what? You're reckless. You're disobedient. You're the second best I have.
Yeah.
I can't believe I have to
Can't
let you
believe
go.
this, but I have to send you to Top Gun.
So, and then when they get there, right, I'm jumping ahead a little bit, but
That's
then they
fine.
say, you are the finest pilots in the world.
Yeah.
But he just had to pick somebody from his squad.
Everyone
second
from
one.
the squad sends somebody. I don't know how it works.
No.
I doubt it works.
Who knows?
Exactly.
Come on, it's just movie writing.
Yeah,
I mean,
so-
they picked
You
the
know,
cream
I
of the
understand.
crop.
Yeah.
Best of the best.
And if you go there and you mess this up, you're going to be flying a cargo ship full of rubber dog out of Hong Kong.
I don't think that's.
That's a great line.
They're still really good pilots.
That's,
even if
that's
they
one of the
don't
best
graduate
lines in the
Top Gun.
movie.
It is one of the best lines.
It's one of the
in
best lines in
No,
the
for
movie,
sure,
though.
for sure.
Yeah. It's like in my notebook of things I want to say to somebody someday in the real conversation.
That one's kind of
I
hard.
still
though.
haven't. Yeah, right.
'Cause
See,
you
I
gotta know a
haven't. I
pilot.
haven't really had.
You could change it with a vehicle, maybe.
Maybe. Who knows?
Driving a truck or
driving a truck. You're gonna be driving a truck full of.
you'd be
I
driving
don't
a
know.
Honda or something.
It's hard to get a cooler first 10 minutes in this movie.
It is pretty hard.
After all the steaming manliness and then
and
this
airplanes.
dog fighting thing. Like, oh, you want your movie to be more cool? How about Tom Cruise on a motorcycle flying down a runway? Cool.
First time he
That
rode a
cool enough for you?
In a real cool coat.
In a real cool
He's got a really awesome jacket,
Yeah,
guys.
fastest production motorcycle of the time.
Yeah, man.
And he learned for this movie how to ride a motorcycle.
He's ripping it.
And from then on, he's like, I got to have a motorcycle in every movie I make.
Yeah.
Yeah,
See,
he drove his own.
where would Mission Impossible 8 be without Top Gun?
2.
I know. Actually, 2.
Yeah.
Right, and he's doing his own bike stunts in both of those
Yeah,
movies. It's crazy.
exactly.
He flew that old motorcycle off the ramp. And
No, that's what I in the last one.
yeah, but then, no, I'm thinking of Fallout then when he had that chase through in France on that motorcycle.
Yeah.
So that was 6.
Yeah.
And
I'm
so
saying
2, 6, and 8.
in Dead Reckoning though, when he
Yeah.
literally
Off
rides
the
the
mountain.
motorcycle
Off the mountain, yes.
into a skydive.
I was thinking of the one from Fallout where he's driving through Paris.
that one's good. I mean, that one's
Yeah.
amazing too.
Yeah.
But
I only saw the first Mission Impossible.
Oh, you got to see the other one.
wow. Yeah.
Eh,
All right, so
You really got to like
I don't
get
really
to
like Tom Cruise.
3. Wow. Okay.
I know James.
So
James,
this
this whole
is
thing, he's
James?
the greatest movie star ever.
James.
he's not the greatest actor. He's the best movie star of all time.
He's
Like the
clearly
last
like the best movie star of all time.
yeah.
All time?
Yeah. All time.
Movie
I think-
star is different.
Movie
than-
star.
Jimmy Stewart and Cary Grant would like to have a word with you.
Sure.
What
The
about
word and the word would be Tom, we could watch any movie you're ever in.
that? He's one note actor,
Yeah. Sure.
except for Rain Man.
And Born on the 4th of July.
Nah,
And yeah, oh, come on.
he
now.
loses
Magnolia.
legs. Lieutenant Dan did that
He
one.
didn't lose his legs.
What did he lose? His heart and soul.
No, he's paralyzed.
He's paralyzed.
Oh well,
Still has
same
his legs.
difference.
Okay.
Dude.
About the same effect.
Yeah.
Actually,
Did you say
maybe
Daniel
losing
Day?
your
Yeah,
legs-
Daniel Day-Lewis won that
Tropic
year.
Thunder.
Yeah.
Okay, that-
Tropic
Oh.
Thunder.
I never saw that one.
Grossman?
I
They're
thought
making a Les Grossman movie. He was so
No.
good.
What do you need, Les?
It's
Glasses?
true. They
What?
trying to
Les
do like a
Grossman was
spinoff
pretty
for
good,
him.
Tom Cruise.
Yes.
All right, they go in, they meet Viper. This is Tom Skerritt comes in. He's the greatest fighter pilot on the planet, according to
Viper. They're all scared
Michael
of Viper.
Irons.
Viper.
Great, Viper's up here.
Viper is the first winner of Top Gun.
Oh, is that right?
Right.
Oh, and he knew Pete Mitchell's dad.
Flew with
He
Mav Dad.
flew with
Pete
Pete Mitchell Sr.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The first big scene where we get to meet all the other pilots is at the bar. We go over to the bar here, or what Goose and Mav refer to as a target-rich
Rich
environment.
environment.
Yeah.
Yes.
And they're going around and looking at all these, the women, all the dudes are there. And that's where we see Iceman for the first time. And some-
Drinking.
Oh, he's in the
Cup of
previous
ice.
scene.
oh, that's right. During the little rundown.
Because he says, yeah, the plaque for the runner-up is in the ladies' room.
That's right.
Oh, it's important because what does Goose say after that? You're
There's
gonna
two
be
O's
the
in
death
Goose.
of me.
Goose.
You know what? You're right. He does, because Anthony Edwards does the very, you're going to be the death of me.
Yeah.
And walks, and that's the end of scene.
That's quality movie making.
wow, this
Okay, well, this-
hey, just went up a couple points.
That's right. Take that 59%.
But the bar is where Goose breaks it down for Maverick.
Yes.
Iceman.
Yes.
Iceman is the best, man. He's so cool. Look, he's got aviators on in the bar. Well, no one else is wearing sunglasses.
They
in
all
here.
wear sunglasses at weird times.
He's going to be Batman.
Did you see how bright the bar top was?
Yeah.
You needed sunglasses there.
It was crazy, dude.
I do like his line, though, when he's like, hey, he flies ice cold, no mistakes.
That's right.
Yeah.
Ice cold.
And then he gets up to and starts talking to Mav at the bar.
Yeah.
He's like, I heard you're the best. Like the best at close talking because it was very uncomfortable. They were talking to each other like nose to cheek practically.
I think Iceman's kind of a weird actor in this movie.
Maybe.
You think so? What's weird about him to you?
Yeah. You know what? You can't blame the guy for being in the closet. All right.
That's the weirdest part of the whole damn movie.
When he bites at him?
Yeah, he does like the Jim Carrey, Ace Ventura.
Well, put yourself in the
Yeah,
we can jump there. Let's talk about it right now.
Oh, no.
Put yourself in the position. You're in the locker room.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
You are already knowing that no matter what you do, you'll never be as cool as Pete Mitchell.
No, that's
Yeah,
not
okay.
true.
Okay.
That 100% is true.
That is not true because
then he gets-
Iceman is already cool as ice.
And then he gets up in your face,
Cooler than that.
acting cool in front of everybody, and the pressure's on. You either got to come up with the coolest damn thing you've ever said in your life in response, or you just go and just bite at his face.
No.
There's lots of other options, honestly.
This is,
In fact, the second one shouldn't even be an option.
you know,
we
and
could
here's the
just go
thing,
with
though.
the first one and try and fail. Or...
But what does Maverick do, though, even before he bites at him, too?
He says, "Yeah, I am dangerous."
Yeah, and he kind of does like a ooh, like he gets up on him.
That's right,
type
so you
thing.
gotta do
Like,
something.
first of all, you both just got out of the shower.
Okay.
All you're sitting there in towels. You might as well just saunter back in and never mind.
That was option 3. He's
Never
like,
mind.
Let's
Yeah,
just
do
get
the
this
bite
over
move.
with.
Do the bite move.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bite
Yeah.
move.
Because
What's
at this point,
Is this
they
where-
might as well
This
just.
is the generation that when I was like 10 years ago and went to the wellness center and all the old dudes are just walking. This is that generation. They just go to the gym, locker room, and don't wear towels anymore and
They
have
don't.
conversations
yeah,
with each other.
and have conversations with you.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
I like
Avert
texted
your
my
eyes.
wife. I said, the gym's nice. There's a lot of old man Johnson in here.
They just they walk. I'm serious. I was
It's
at the wellness
uncomfortable.
center a couple weeks ago, and there's a dude with a walker and only his walker,
Oh.
just walking through the locker room
Yeah.
like not a care in the world.
That's how he came, though.
So
They ushered him out very shortly after that.
But yeah, but like, what's Iceman supposed to do? He's supposed to just be like, yeah, all right, well, we'll just see what happens next time. Because everyone's looking.
yeah,
Punch him.
you know,
Punch him.
no,
Headbutt.
no.
Oh. Spit.
It's just this is like the beginning of the homoeroticism.
Oh,
I don't-
please.
Yeah.
I don't know.
They're
about
clearly
that.
not gay. They like women.
All of them do.
Yeah, because they're all in the closet. That's why
Well, it could be.
they have to overcompensate by betting each other $20 of like, hey, you got to have carnal knowledge on the property.
Interesting.
True, they did say that.
We'll see how your theory fleshes itself out.
But it was directed towards ladies.
That's right. Speaking of which, they have some kind of $20 bet between them that they've got to know some woman in the bar in the biblical sense
Yeah.
before
Yeah,
the
yeah.
end of the night. And he sees Kelly McGillis, and they go with his winning move. Apparently, well, he's only tried it twice.
She's lost that
She's lost that loving feeling.
loving feeling.
No, she has.
No, she hasn't.
I hate when she does that.
She hasn't.
That's such a good line. It is. It's such a good comedic line. I hate when she does that.
That's right. And they start singing, "You've lost that loving feeling" to her. And she at first looks very confused,
Yep.
but then is kind of into it.
Yeah.
I mean, the whole
She loves the song.
squadron in unison begins to sing to her.
Yeah.
Right.
So why not just go with it?
Just go with it. And then Pete Mitchell.
That's not even the weirdest thing that happens to her in this scene.
Well, what do you mean? Not the weirdest?
That's not even the weirdest part of the scene.
Well, Pete Mitchell sits down after this happens, and as far as my daughter's sitting there watching, and just the look on his face and the way he assumes this is a done deal. Jenna just says to me, he knows he's fine, right? Like he sits down and she says to him, I think, "How's that worked for you in the past?"
Yeah.
They've only done it twice. How'd it go the first time? Crashed and burned. Second time, looking good so far. Ask me in the morning.
Oh my God. And his front tooth almost poked me in the eye. He smiled so hard.
Yep.
Before he fixed his teeth.
Dude.
I keep
Oh my
seeing
gosh.
Jason Schwartzman in this movie when I watch him.
He did. He was like, "This is in the bag."
He was very confident. Well, he's so confident later he goes in the ladies' room.
He does. Well, and this is what I don't understand.
That's the weirdest part.
Okay. Emily, you've got Pete Mitchell, Tom Cruise. Dude just pulled a great move. He's got that $1 million smile, and you're going to go sit with Grandpa Time over in the corner?
Do you want to know who that guy really was? There's a lot of cool Easter eggs in this movie. If this is what Easter egg.
Okay.
Yes, throw it out there.
Please.
That's actually Pete Pettigrew, Viper.
That's real life
That's
Viper.
the real life Viper
From Harry
That old
Potter?
guy. Yeah, he was the actual guy who shot down a MiG during the Vietnam War. He served as technical consultant on the film. So
It
he was
didn't
the
look like she was
actual
there to
Viper.
date him. It looked like she signed a form.
Well,
or
but she
something like
intimated
that.
to Maverick that it was a
Yes,
date,
yes.
whether it really was or not.
Yeah, she was just trying to get away.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
But I was just
James,
like,
you got to tell us your story. You have to have a story where you sang like that in the bar one time, and you got the whole bar singing.
I did actually.
I knew it. I knew it.
Except it was Total Eclipse of the Heart.
Okay.
It absolutely is total eclipse of the heart.
Is that the one you
No.
would do with Joe?
yes.
It
I did
is
that with Joe.
100% the James Joe Total Eclipse of the Heart cover
Yeah.
should be a #1 single. No joke, though. Seriously, no
Did it
joke.
work? Now, here's my problem. I saw this, my cousin, my older cousin.
Yeah.
I live in North Carolina. My older cousin lived down the street, and I was probably, I was under third or fourth grade. 86, I was like 9, 10.
We need specifics. Is it third or fourth?
Yeah.
I went 10, probably fourth.
Okay, fourth.
Third,
All right,
fourth. I don't know. Anyways, he's older. He's probably about 8, 9 years older than me. He comes and he takes me. He said, "I'm gonna take you to see this movie." He takes me to see Top Gun, which is awesome. Nice
Yeah.
big, and he makes me a Lego F-14, which
Nice dude.
right, yeah.
Yeah.
So I should have picked up from then when I was interested in ladies later that I could have done this scene, but that didn't ever cross my mind.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
had the confidence.
Yeah, I know.
I also did
I'm
not
sure you-
have the Tom Cruise looks.
Did you pick up your wife in some kind of bold, public, impressive way?
No. I was working. I was bartending.
Okay.
And she came to the bar with a bunch of friends mutual friends of me and the guy I was bartending with. We all knew them. And
Was it Dave?
no, I hadn't met Dave at the time. So she came in and I was like, "Hey, how's it going?" And then we talked real briefly, but I was working. I was like, "Hey, would you like to get some ice cream sometime?"
Oh.
And she was like, sure. I was like,
Ice
"All right, cool,
cream.
Cool.
Ice
And I kept working and I came back and I was
Okay.
like, "What's your favorite ice cream?"
Yeah.
And she said, "Chocolate chip cookie dough. What's yours?" I said, "Butter pecan." She goes, "That's my grandma's favorite." And I grabbed her hand and I said, "We are going to be so happy together."
Wow.
That's a Pete Mitchell level. Like,
pretty cool,
this is
right?
working out pretty good.
Really?
Ask me in the
Yeah.
morning.
There you go.
Damn,
oh, that's amazing.
Brian.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
Yeah.
That's all
And,
right,
here,
dude.
and here you are.
Still on.
And then he followed her into the ladies' room, and he said, "I think this counter would be perfect for what."
Yeah.
Doesn't look very comfortable.
Yeah.
But that's just. I know it's a weird thing that happens to her, and I'm not advocating for anyone to follow women they like into the ladies'
Just
room.
don't
Please
go into
do
the
this.
ladies' room
But
anymore,
also,
guys.
no one else that's listening to this is Tom Cruise.
He's also fortunate she wasn't actually in a stall. She was just
yes,
fixing herself
Oh,
up.
whenever he walked in, there,
Dude.
it's like.
I was just gonna say he walks into the ladies' room and she's just exploding.
oh, not
Oh
again.
man, this is another one of those classic. Like if you're any other guy, you're a stalker and call the police.
Yeah,
and if
of
it's
course.
Tom Cruise, she's like hee 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 hee.
It is the 80s. You could do a lot more back then.
Yeah, no.
There weren't cameras.
That's fine.
I'm not advocating that, by the way.
I'm not
We're gonna
advocating
name off
either.
really bad.
What happened in the
back then?
Well, the thing is, she shows up the next day as a civilian rep and works at Top
Dude,
Gun.
but this reveal is classic.
Classic.
Oh yeah.
This is absolute. As like
First of all-
Michael Ironside, he's doing the play with, from time to time we have civilian contractors. I'd like to introduce call sign Charlie. She's got a master's degree in astrophysics and she specializes in the MiG. And
Yeah.
you
Do
just
not
see like
salute her, but you
the
do listen to her.
You don't salute her, but you listen to her, and like you see the heels, walking
Oh, and
in,
not only
and the
heels, but
nylons,
the nylons with the
the nylons
line-
with the
the line in
line.
the
Yep,
back.
yep. And when
that line is what's up.
Even
that's
10-year-old me was like, oh.
Where does the line go?
yeah.
Like,
See?
what is it-
Down
what
the
does
bottom of the
line mean?
heel. And
Yeah,
then,
is it up to the toe, and then it all kind of bunches there at the toe? Yeah.
But one line in that whole thing where he's like,
Yeah.
"Well, we have to bring civilians because they know the most about these airplanes." And I was
Yeah,
like,
it doesn't
What
make-
are you guys doing?
It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
Don't worry, that line doesn't make any sense at
And
all.
he hits it
but-
hard. Do not salute her.
We can say this doesn't make sense, and we can say, the scene, doesn't make sense, but also they're having class in a hangar
I thought that was funny.
under an American flag with like a jet, fight right there.
Yeah.
I don't think they really do that. I'm going to go out on a limb, and y'all can tell me. Matt
You know
Masic's
what?
out there. He's worked Top Gun event before. He talked about that on a mailbag. But look,
Ironside was in the conference room.
Yeah.
He was like, all right, it's kind of dark and kind of boring in
Yeah.
this place. And he called up the janitor and he's like, listen, I need you to bring 12 chairs and a podium. And a chalkboard. And a chalkboard. Do we still have that flag?
Where the hell am I going to find the chalkboard?
Yeah.
We can't, but we got to iron it, man. It's been in forever.
No, it'd be funny if the pilots had to move the chairs.
That's Brett.
Hey
that's
guys,
what-
let's go out to the hangar. It's a nice day.
That was actually their fourth place. And they finally were like, yeah, this will work. This will work.
Yeah. He's like, someone bring the chalkboard too, please. Okay. Iceman. Iceman's pushing it out.
That's why Iceman is the guy that would show up a half an hour early and set up all the chairs himself.
He totally would.
Okay.
You think so?
He's
Precision.
a kiss ass.
He's
Yes.
precision,
Iceman?
man.
You think Iceman's a kiss ass?
I think he's a rule follower.
Yes.
Look, I'm the coolest guy here, and I'm a rule follower.
100%.
That's
You
exactly.
know what's cool? That's what he should have said instead
You know
of
what's
biting him.
cool?
You know what's cool? Following the rule.
Following the rules. Following the rules to a T.
You know what's cool?
And being
dig
the
it, man.
best at it.
That's right. All right.
We're never
Where
getting
the
through
hell
this
are we?
movie.
No, we're fine. We're fine.
She just showed up.
She shows up. Is something wrong? Right? She said because they're all starting to
They
chitter
start-
chatter.
Yeah, their chemistry. Goose and
He goes, yeah, the thing
Maverick's
is,
chemistry's great in this movie.
I know more than
Oh,
you
no, it
about,
is.
about the
Yeah.
pig.
Yeah.
He
It's
says-
classified.
one of the best moments.
Yes.
And that's probably my most used GIF from two of GIFs come out of this scene where my daughter who had never seen the movie goes, I know that shot, which is of him saying it's classified with the pen in his hand, right? And then when he gets up and puts the sunglasses on and smiles, that's another one. She's like, I know that shot.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one. Really, him clicking the pen saying it's classified?
Yeah, they
is
use
like,
it on the Discord all the time.
Are you serious? That's like
Yes.
one of the most popular gifs?
Yes.
That wasn't where that actually originally came from. It's classified if I tell you I have to kill you. That's not the origination of that.
No, that.
But it works.
Well, him saying he's doing the
Gotcha.
But
That
when he
shot-
says like, yeah, if I tell you, I have to kill you, which is one of the most overused lines ever.
Yeah.
I know Farrell's already posited that this movie has homoerotic undertones, as I'm about to say how handsome and attractive Tom Cruise is.
I mean, let's just be
Yeah,
clear.
let's just be real.
He's
yeah.
a very attractive man.
That is a $1 million movie star shot when he stands up, smiles, and puts his aviators on
Yes.
in this scene. I was
Oh
like,
no, dude,
damn.
he is friggin' fine. And 200 years from now, that shot. People are still gonna look at that shot. We're all gonna be dead.
Is he
and
more
gone.
attractive in this movie or in Maverick?
Absolutely, this movie.
100%.
My daughter.
I'll take
Really? You
Maverick.
think so?
Absolutely.
No, my 16-year-old's watching this. She goes, Tom Cruise younger was really good looking.
so does mine.
He probably topped out after like War of the Worlds.
No, he's even in
He's kind of
Maverick.
leathery.
You think so?
Yeah,
Yeah, he started. He's got that leathery face. You know, I mean, but
he's
you know,
attractive old guy.
he's a
still
man,
good-looking.
you know?
Yeah.
he's 63.
In this scene though, it's like a lot of the scenes. He just seems so immature.
yes,
he is.
Yes.
Yeah, it
Yes.
just
But too much.
It bugs
Too
me a
much.
bit.
One critic-
and that's one of the problems with the love story is like this lady goes through so many rounds of people coming in for this school, and this kid's so immature and not different than any of the other people. Why did she go? That's the one.
In real
It's
life,
the
she
Mig.
went for the wolf,
Oh, that makes sense. That does make
In
sense.
real life, she went for what?
Wolfman.
Okay, there you go.
But I was gonna say she's mostly older than him.
She's 28 when this movie was made. He was 23
Okay, so she's older in reality.
in
I don't
reality.
know.
I don't know.
One of the critics from the '80s said that she's way more sophisticated, would never have fallen for a guy like him.
That's what I felt like when I watched.
I think that's kind of the opposite in the sense of she's sophisticated. She teaches all these rule following Iceman
That's
flyboys
possible.
all the time, and now she's got this guy Maverick
Well, that's what
who's
she
like,
says.
oh,
She says
all
to him,
right.
I've got
Yeah.
a new pack of hot shots every 8 weeks.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. And tell him, and we all know this. Women love that. They do.
They love what?
They love that.
Specifically,
If
what
you
do they
want to
like?
follow the
Hold on,
rules,
let me write
if
it
you're
down.
the most precise rule follower, like, yeah, you're the most ace
don't like
pilot.
rule
Great.
followers?
They don't like rule followers. No, that's what I'm saying.
Okay, good.
That's what I'm saying. Women don't like
What are
rule
you talking
followers.
about?
They want
Every
people
one
that
of
say,
your wives-
I'm taking you to ice cream.
Yes.
to get some butter pecan.
Like-
No, I lucked out there. If I really liked her, what I should have done was punch her in the nose. And then when I'm sorry.
Or
I'm
did
sorry.
the Iceman bite?
Yeah, right.
What if you done that?
Well,
Jeez.
They like rule followers till they marry him, right?
That's right. Yeah, right. Seems
I
like
mean,
there's
they
some
don't
deep,
like rule
there's some
followers until they marry him.
Until they marry a
deep-seated
bad
stuff
boy, and then
there.
they're like,
Like,
man,
she
I should have gone with the safe bet.
It's kind of a safe bet.
she has like
You
classic
don't marry that, you
movie
marry the
star
rule follower.
looks.
Yes.
Kelly
in
McGillis
this movie.
Kelly
Yeah.
Yes.
I
No.
forgot that
Yes.
she was in
Absolutely.
Yeah.
She's like all the Indiana Jones girls have that look where it's just like
Movie star.
It's just like for some reason they're like glowing all the time.
Yeah.
And just look like a painting.
Yes.
Like she has those looks here.
She was
Like-
great in Witness, but she never looked better than she did in Top Gun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not sure I wouldn't take Meg Ryan over her still.
Yeah.
But-
That's fair. That's fair. She does ask how when you were in this supposed 4G inverted dive, which there wasn't an inverted dive, but whatever, with this MiG, he said we were communicating, you know,
Kind of diplomatic relations.
diplomatic relations. She follows after him, of course, because she wants to know more about the MiG. And I think that answers the question, right? Like why? It's the MiG.
Well, she says that after she invites him to dinner, right?
Right.
The real reason is I want to know about the MiG.
Yeah. Well, before that, we get our first run, our first flight mission where they've got to go against Michael Ironside. And this is their first
Jester.
test, right?
Yeah.
And
F4 Skyhawks, baby.
that's right.
I always like those planes.
And they are on his ass.
They have
Okay.
really, really long nose wheels.
I don't know what that means.
They have long nose wheel.
Like a,
wheels
like
really
a wheel
long.
inside the thing?
No, the nose wheel.
The
Well, you
wheel.
know what they say, the longer
nose
the
of the
nose wheel.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
The harder the hard deck. You know what I'm saying?
I just think it's interesting.
The
how
bigger
long
the
their
plane
nose wheel
hook.
is.
That's right. Obviously.
The bigger the plane penis.
We can land this thing easy. We can get a jump rope out here and land this thing on the frame, on the aircraft carrier.
Someone get the Magnum rope that we can. to get this guy.
They're on his ass, and or I should say, Michael Ironside is on Maverick's ass until he hits the brakes, which I didn't realize you could just slam on the brakes in these jets and they just come to a
There's no brakes. He just, I don't know what he does. I think he actually full throttle pulls up.
yeah.
So it's like brakes because the other plane doesn't know he's going to do
Right.
that and it scoots past him. It's
Scoots
one of my
past.
wife's favorite lines. She says that all the time.
What's that?
Put on the brakes and they'll fly right by.
There
She
you
does it
go.
when she's driving. It's kind of disconcerting because I'm like, we're not going up.
Don't do that.
We're not going to be out of the way.
Then Jester goes vertically. They chase him vertically, and then ultimately go after him below the hard deck, which was the big no-no, right?
Yeah.
I was like, I don't know, it looked kind of soft to me, and I don't get the point. And somebody else can explain this to me why there's a
A4 Skyhawk.
hard deck
Yeah.
in these exercises, and why he gets to go below the hard
Well,
deck.
I was shocked. Hard deck was 10,000 feet. That's
Yeah.
really high.
Right. For these guys were flying.
Yeah.
I
It's a
felt like
training
lower than that.
exercise,
Right.
but yeah, what is? Can anyone explain that?
It means
As far
they
as
can't,
what, the
they're not
hard deck?
supposed to
Yeah,
go
like-
below that in engagement.
So it's in the engagement sense, and because it's a training exercise, that above 10,000 feet is like your safe zone to have a margin of error. So when you go below 10,000 feet, or the hard deck, when you go below the hard deck, you're taking away that margin of error.
Right. But he gets
long nose wheel.
that is a long nose wheel.
Kind of weird proportion. Sorry.
That's interesting.
But then why does Ironside get to do it?
What I'm saying. Why does he get to go below?
It's
the
more
hard
in the
deck?
sense of
You
like,
can't
but
get
even-
me. I'm on base.
That's kind of what it is,
cool.
though.
Kinda what it is.
Cool.
No, it's like it is. Like if you go below the hard deck, it's like you're off limits. You're done. You're out of the game.
Right.
Right.
Yeah, that's
He-
it.
But he goes below the hard deck anyway, and gets Jester, and is so happy about it. He thinks he's won. But Iceman is the only one that got Jester and stayed above the hard deck.
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Fine.
Yes.
Yeah, it's just
You know, flight logistic things.
And he's so happy. He's like, buzzes the tower, requests a flyby.
Yeah.
Negative patterns full.
I have a
Everybody says,
question.
"Bingo, Jester's dead," and then yeah, request flyby.
Oh yeah, that's a good line.
What gets
What,
his?
bingo, Jester's dead. Yeah.
Why does he like to buzz the
I
tower?
don't know. He's stupid. He doesn't learn his
'Cause-
lesson. He gets in trouble every time he does it.
That's his favorite,
Everyone
dude.
loves to
There's an
buzz the
interesting story
tower.
on that. That never actually happens, right? That you don't do that.
Right.
But the Navy guys
But in
who
the movies, you
saw
do.
that happen, they were like, that was one of the coolest things they've ever seen. So even the Navy guys are geeking out on
Oh,
that.
all right, that's fine. I think he's just that guy that lets his intrusive thoughts win.
Ben
I
Affleck
think
does
that's-
it in
Wife,
Pearl
he's
Harbor.
Totally like ADHD, that guy.
Yes, 100%. Did he do it in Pearl Harbor too?
They do it in Pearl Harbor.
Oh.
Ben Affleck and Josh.
That's a
Hartnett kinda
much
do that
better
in Pearl
movie
Harbor.
than
They just
Top Gun.
copy.
Yeah, Pearl Harbor's. Yeah, sure. I'm sure. I can't wait. You know what? I know your feelings about Pearl Harbor,
That
James.
definitely qualifies.
I
for
hate
this.
that movie.
I know your
Definitely
feelings about Pearl
qualifies
Harbor,
for
James.
this
I would love to talk about Pearl Harbor.
All
It's
right,
too long, though.
fine. We'll do it at some point.
It'll take 5 hours, but
And
you
this
know.
is where Iceman, we do the whole thing. We already covered. You're dangerous, and he's like, "Yeah, I know I am. I'm freaking awesome."
The gist of the conversation
Oh,
is
and
that.
then you know what though? Maybe this goes to your theory because it cuts to the next scene and we have a guy yelling in an office, "I want some butts."
Yeah.
And now
Sure
that
does.
okay.
He spills the coffee on himself.
I was like, so did some of the guys in the volleyball
He
game.
comes out and he spills more.
I was going to say,
Yeah, that guy is a coffee magnet.
Yeah.
this poor
Is he
petty
the same
officer
guy?
with a tray of coffees.
Yeah, seriously.
Did you see him too? Because you don't really look there. So I
I
watched it
felt
twice
like-
before
I
today.
felt like that was
And
the most contrived part of the movie. That part.
Oh, yeah,
It is.
well, it's fine.
It's the funniest part is that he runs into this guy. This guy falls completely out of frame.
Yeah.
And then he's just never back in frame.
Never, ever.
No one acknowledges him. No one helps him up.
Well, he's just.
It was the server for
They're
table
all-
42
They're all officers. They don't care about
carrying a
the
tray of
guys.
6 coffee cups.
Coffees.
Yeah, where is he going with all those?
Table 42.
That's right. He was
Right.
like a waiter in the office.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, man.
He heard, I want some butts, and he came running, man.
Yeah.
I
want
he's
some
like,
butts.
It's the title of Ryan Farrell's sex tape. I don't know if you guys knew that. Wow.
Is that the same guy that gets coffee spilled on at the end of the movie too?
Yes.
I thought it was. That's pretty.
Yeah. And he didn't have coffee, and they're like, "Oh, whoa, wait.
Yeah.
It's a running thing.
It's a running
Hold the
thing.
coffee."
Oh, it's fine.
Funny.
So he goes in, he gets chewed out by the guys, and Viper tells him, don't ever do this again, blah, blah, blah. Einstein's in there. But when they leave the office, he says to Jester, right? Or no, Jester says he's dangerous. He goes, he got you, didn't he? Right?
Yeah.
He said, would you fly with them in battle? And he's like, I just don't.
Don't know.
I'm like, I would.
I mean, yeah.
How many? Do you want to shoot down planes? Yeah,
So,
bring them along.
He's an interesting. So I think just slightly serious. He's an interesting character. Like he has a pretty soft spot for Cougar, right? He wants to save Cougar.
Are you talking about Maverick right now?
Maverick.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right. So he's very arrogant, but he also is kind of like not totally. Like he's kind of an interesting mixture of things.
Because he's arrogant.
Well-
Because, yes, he's arrogant. He's a rule breaker. He likes to be dangerous. But at the end of the day, because he has another moment and it's actually coming up.
Yeah.
And it's.
I think my wife got it. She said he doesn't like authority.
He doesn't like authority, but at the end of the day, he's going to look out for his guys.
Yes, that's right.
And he looks out for the guys that he flies with.
That's right.
Which
and
he
that's-
yells at Kelvin McGillis later.
Yeah.
Right? Who
Exactly.
calls him reckless or whatever.
Right.
Yeah.
But that's like you were just saying, like, yes, he deliberately disobeys orders to go back to help Cougar to try to talk him out of the traumatic trance that he's in.
Right.
And then in this next scene, when Anthony Edwards comes over and he's, because obviously he's like, oh, maybe I'll go to truck driving school.
That was
Right.
funny.
He's basically saying, I need this man.
Yeah.
I always liked that truck driver line because when I was doing my other job, I was like, well, I could always be a truck driver.
You could.
If this doesn't work out.
Yeah, for sure.
Didn't end up doing that. I can't.
Until
actually,
AI trucks start doing it.
can't
Yeah.
do
exactly.
it actually now. I take medicines. They won't let me drive trucks.
Driving rubber poop around.
They're right.
Oh, yeah.
Money in rubber poop, man.
We could get some rubber poop here instead of these.
Well, then
That's okay, I'll pass.
I can't wait to talk about this scene. The most hetero scene in movie history, the volleyball scene.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where the whole scene is kicked off by Tom Cruise flexing while he's checking the time.
But you don't flex when you look at your watch.
Check
Get
your
extra-
watch.
Get that extra in there. It's a good workout.
Is anybody looking at me
Hey.
right now? It's 3:45 afternoon.
It's one of life's simple joys
Right.
is playing with the boys.
That okay.
That's the title.
Why are they all wearing pants except for Goose?
Goose is
Because
the
he's
only
the
one.
smart one.
I was going to say.
No, Goose, leave your shirt on.
Yeah. He was.
'cause Anthony-
He started taking it off. He's like, oh.
He saw Rick Rossovich and he said, "I'll just leave my on."
You guys want to be skins?
I didn't want to do that.
We'll be shirts. Wait, Mav, you're taking your shirt off? I thought we were shirts. That's fine. I'll be shirt.
We'll be
That's
shirts
fine.
and jeans? What did you do? What are you wearing jeans
If
for?
only one of us has a shirt, they'll know we're still a shirt scene.
Hey, of all things, because Anthony Edwards, like you said, is just
Yeah.
the most normal guy out of all of them.
And did you notice the short shorts on the bench?
Yeah, man.
That was very 80s. The short shorts they were wearing. Like, whoa.
Bro, and they're getting so into it. And every time when they're high five, every time Tom Cruise scores a point, he goes over every muscle in his body tensed for the double five, the up,
Yes.
boom, and hits it hard.
That's why they did it, man.
Yeah, let's
Of
go.
course. They did push-ups and sit-ups, and they're like, quick now.
No.
There's another funny story about this.
Hold on, Tony Scott comes over. Are they ready to shoot yet? Like everyone in there is just doing sit-ups. Like 5 more minutes. Like, all right, just get all the stuff.
So-
that's a good idea. I'm gonna go.
That was the thing for Maverick. They had that
Yeah.
football
Yes.
scene.
Yes.
And they all were not eating, we're not doing
No,
got all
nothing.
ripped, and they filmed it. They went and
Yes.
celebrated.
And that's
with
what I'm
some
saying.
pizza and beer, and they said, "Hey, we got to reshoot that on Monday."
Well, that's okay.
Oh,
That really happened.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice.
Well, that's why I don't understand
go.
why this is the
That's it.
scene that's pointed at when they say that there's homoerotic undertones. Because what's more hetero than playing shirtless volleyball with the boys, greased up, slapping each other around, rolling around in the sand like a couple of dudes? I
Yeah.
don't understand what the big deal is.
No, I don't either. Like Kenny Loggins wrote a song about it.
I'm totally comfortable.
So as long as
So
you know,
am I.
So the interesting part of this, according to someone who made this movie, they said, well, I don't know if it's a producer or someone that's in charge of money or whatever.
Sure.
I guess Tony Scott took a whole day to film this. Like they actually played games and
He's
they
like,
did the
let's
whole
do 2
Yes.
days.
And the producer's like, I'm so pissed that he spent so much money and time on this stupid scene, and he says, and it became like the cultural
Oh, yeah.
icon of the movie. He's like,
100%.
that's what I know about anything.
After the airplanes, this is the scene
Yes,
people
this is
think
the
of.
scene.
it is though.
Yeah, it totally is.
Once again,
But it's
I mean,
pretty
we'll
much
get
taken
we'll get
as
it
hilarious though, right?
when we
It's so
when we
over the
put a
top.
bow on it at
Yes.
the end.
Yes.
You know,
Yes.
Well, look, and Tom, go
Why
ahead.
was there so many people watching?
Because Tom Cruise and Val Kilmer had their shirts off, and it was free admission.
I guess.
I was there. You know, come on.
Come on.
Val Kilmer had some pretty tight black pants on. Those
did,
like
man.
sweatpants he was wearing.
And then Rick Ross.
I was gonna say
for
though,
no-
real,
for no
shout out to
reason.
Rick Rossovich though.
For no
Kinda
reason,
like,
in the middle of this game, he's just like,
Yeah.
bro, hits the like bodybuilder
When you're
pose.
hanging out with your buds, we don't do that all
It's
day.
like, this is why I'm in the movie.
After our episodes, don't we all just stand up and flex for each other for a while?
Yes, but we don't usually record that
Yeah,
part.
it's
It's
true.
just for us, which is also totally normal.
That's the extra level of
I don't know why it would
Patreon.
take a whole day. All you have to do is
Secret Patreon. level.
everybody do a dive in the sand,
Yes.
a high five, and a spike. Great.
That's all
we
you
got,
need,
we got
right?
all the footage we need for this whole
And
thing.
Maverick's whole thing, he's very concerned with the time. Every time, like 3 different times
still
they show him,
late.
he's checking the watch.
Yeah.
And we realize he's got to head out to this date.
dinner.
He shows up sweaty.
Yeah. Well, he's sweaty the whole movie.
I know, but like beach volleyball, hair is caked to his head.
Sandy
Sweaty.
butt crack, guaranteed.
Yes,
Guaranteed.
Well, maybe that's why I wore jeans. Keep the same.
Guaranteed.
Doesn't help.
And and I'm sitting here complaining about this, and Dana just says, "You know, Tom Cruise's sweat smells good." I was like, "You know what? You're probably
You know,
right."
But
you're probably right.
apparently, Rich Rossovich doesn't though.
No, apparently not.
Yeah, slider.
That's why.
He shows up and because she's invited him finally to dinner. In fact, she wrote him a note in front of the other guys
Yeah,
and made
yeah.
it look like she was turning him down.
Yeah.
But actually wrote the note saying
That's
dinner
where he
at
does the
5,
line,
right?
yeah.
Yes. Right. Mhm.
Classified, all that.
Yep.
So he goes over there. He asks for a shower. She's like, "No, we're gonna."
He doesn't ask for a shower.
Yes, he
Look,
walks in this house. He's never been
Talk
in.
about
Yes.
yes. Once again,
Thought that too.
boss level move.
Seriously.
I'm coming over to your house for dinner. Sorry I'm late. I was playing beach volleyball. By the way, while you cook, I'm going to go take a shower.
Why you finish
Yeah,
up
he doesn't even apologize. Well, she's
Like-
like, no apologies. All right, I'm gonna go shower.
I thought he's just gonna put the sweaty clothes back on.
Is this what attractive people can do?
Yes. That's what I'm
I
saying.
think that's true. Yeah.
Like, what? They're on a whole other level of rules.
That's
Yeah.
true.
I did think that too. I was like, maybe it's just that he doesn't have a home here, so he's so used to showering in different places.
That has to be what it is.
I don't know, but like, I would never have the nerve to be like, even ask politely, is it okay if I use your shower? Like, it would just be too weird.
I just,
I don't know if it's like first date thing, but
Or, yeah, I
that's
don't.
true too.
you know.
I'm surprised his musk didn't upset her giant parrot that she had. behind her.
My daughter spotted that too. Like, what are you
like,
talking about?
right.
Oh, that's a bird.
Freaking huge bird. No, she's like, no, you smell great. You don't need a shower, actually.
That house looks so
Actually, you smell
Yeah.
wonderful.
For real.
beachside property in San Diego.
Actually, I'm ovulating right now.
Please don't wash that off.
Yeah, please.
I
I
just
did like that.
I
She's
just
like,
want
yeah,
you for
I'm
your
hungry.
mig. He's like, yeah, I do it. True.
That
It's
is
true.
kind of what she said.
It's true. And he said, then suddenly they're in the other room and she's on the couch. Like, it cuts around pretty quick, right? And he's like,
Yeah, it does.
this is going to be complicated.
It's one of those classic 80s wicker couches, too, I think.
Yeah.
Everybody had those.
And then I think the way the tone of this conversation is turning, he's like, this is going to be complicated. I'm thinking, all right, first date, here we go.
She says that, right? Yeah.
And he goes,
says it.
He says it.
second, I think.
And he says, I'm going to go catch a shower. But then he showers at the base.
Yeah, he leaves.
Nah,
I thought
he
that
gets-
was a pretty boss move.
He gets because he gets on his bike and goes.
I thought he was like,
that was a good move.
I'm going to
This
go
is-
take a shower. Once you join
well,
me.
she's obviously interested. Now he plays hard to get, which I don't know how that works.
Oh.
That was like, if I ever need again, if
Yeah.
something horrible happens in my life and I got to go dating,
That's
totally doing that.
You know what? That's why it works out because, like you said, the tone shifts and he goes into that like it's a very dry monologue.
Yes.
About his mom and listening to Otis Redding. He's like, "Oh, my parents used to listen to this all the time. My mom would just listen to it for hours, and you know, she died shortly after my dad died. And by the way, this is going to be complicated."
I know, that's why I was just like, get to the part where
it's like it's
dry as
such
hell.
a dry part of the
Probably
movie.
the driest part of the movie.
It is. Like the only livening factor to it is that Tony Scott films it in like a 180 whip around.
Right.
But other than
He's like,
that,
I got to do something to make
I
this
gotta do
interesting.
something to make this particular scene just a little bit more something because
It's relationship building.
There you go.
It's the love story.
it's attempted
And
relationship building.
there's a couple more scenes here, which we don't have to go into each one, but like he catches her in the elevator the next day.
Immediately.
that was filmed after they finished the filming, and they had to go back because they showed it, and the people were like, "We need more love scene in this movie."
Or there's not really
back.
a reason. That we
That's
need
why
more
she's wearing the ball cap.
to
If you
lay
look, her
more
hair
tracks,
is
right.
brown in that movie.
because her hair looks different after they.
Oh,
Yeah.
That is true.
really?
Yeah.
I think they had pretty good chemistry.
They had great chemistry, and the
Yeah.
tension between them keeps building up until the point where she corrects him at school in front of everybody and
He
basically.
acts like a
Stomps
stupid
away.
Oh, I'm taking my plane and going home.
You know
Such
what?
a child
You
in
know,
that
and it's
scene.
not even that she corrects him in the sense like she's like, well, this could be construed as a victory.
Yeah.
Textbook wise, it's the wrong thing.
Right.
Which, when has Maverick even cared about the textbook at this point?
You keep your stupid textbook.
Yeah.
I'm going. I get on my bike and I'm going to leave. And I don't even have a home, but I'm going to go somewhere.
And his fellow aviator leans over and says, "That's the ballsiest move I've ever seen."
Yeah.
So
She
just
runs
so we
after
know
him.
as the audience that it's
Lieutenant?
good.
Lieutenant,
Lieutenant.
Lieutenant.
Sorry,
I can't hear you.
Yeah, he's such a child.
Why don't you go hang out with everybody else?
I'm taking my bike and I'm going home.
She chases him down the street, and she gets off her bike, and she goes, I care about my men. I'm the only one that cares. The whole thing we're talking about before.
Yeah.
And she's like, you don't understand. I couldn't tell everybody in front of everybody how I really felt about you. They know I had the hots for you, Maverick.
Now we're on, baby.
and then they go in for the kiss. Okay. And now we're back in the house. And they're like, leave only the blue lights on.
Oh, I was going to say, turn those orange lights off.
Okay.
We've had orange lights the whole movie. Switch those to blue.
Turn only the blue lights on.
Yes.
Yes.
Because it's time for making love.
And we're going to leave the sliding door open, but the curtain's closed.
Right.
So that the curtain can wisp.
Blow in.
It can wisp in the wind.
Perfect temperature, man.
That's
Perfect temperature.
Gotta have a little privacy.
James.
There's people walking down the sidewalk.
James, I'll be watching in slow motion as you turn to say,
such a good song. Watching in slow motion as you turn around and say, take my breath away.
With your tongue.
So much tongue.
Take my breath.
As
I can't sing the song and make out with you.
I don't think I picked that up as a 10-year-old. As an adolescent, this was a very titillating scene.
Yes.
As an adult, it's not.
Not at all.
No, it's a little bit like
more like silhouettes and
kind of gross. The tongue.
as
well, it's because
anything.
it's shot in silhouette, so you can clearly see the tongue going.
Yeah, a lot of tongue.
Hello, I'm here. Hello, nice to meet you. Right?
Apparently, they shot that very
It
quickly.
even lingers
Didn't have
too.
a lot of time.
Yeah.
Like even when they're done using the tongues, they just like leave it hanging out, and they're
still
still
there.
it's still just like a rigid tongue hanging out of their mouth.
It was
Like
actually leftover footage from Aliens.
You know what?
Yes, dude.
It was his plane stick, and he was trying to land. You know what I'm saying?
Ah, that's what it
Coming in, he
was.
was going to hook the tongue and make the landing. Okay, this is a dangerous thing that they're doing here.
It's
guys.
actually quite
Hey.
a strange scene.
You know what?
Yes.
You know what?
That could have been far more gratuitous.
Iconic though.
Yes.
Yeah, sure.
Absolutely iconic. This is one of the most iconic love scenes of all time.
It's probably a good example of you don't need to be overly gratuitous
No.
to be very
right.
sexy.
And half of the work is done. Half of the reason it is iconic is the soundtrack.
I was
It's the
going to say
soundtrack.
that. Yep.
But even then, now like the blue light thing, it's such a brilliant choice.
Yeah, it
And it's even like Tony Scott does it again in True Romance with the Christian Slater Patricia Arquette sex scene as
does.
well.
Yep.
And it's also a beautiful sex scene. And Christian Slater even said that, it was weird. Like, it was the most beautiful love scene I've ever done. It was the only time I've ever lost myself, like, in a love scene. Because a lot of times
I
you're really...
came out of my body, and I thought I was making out with Tom Cruise. It was the weirdest thing.
I come out of my body when I have
Did
love
you know
scenes too.
they offered this to Travolta?
Someone had to say it.
They offered this to Travolta. Could we imagine Travolta in that scene?
Oh, wow.
I don't know if it was Travolta
I don't know.
or
It was both. It was him
Walken.
doing. It was Christopher. Wow. Listen,
She had legs for days.
it's dangerous what we do.
Oh, man.
It's classified.
Walken would have been an awesome
It would have been
Iceman.
incredible. See, he does the bite. It works. I think if
Yeah.
Christopher Walken does the bite,
Probably.
then you're just like, Joe.
Yeah, but if Christopher Walken does it, exactly, you're scared of it.
Yeah.
Right. That's
If
what I'm
Val
saying.
Kilmer does it, it's just
Crazy
like...
man.
eh.
What do you guys think he wrote on the paper airplane? The next morning, he leaves her paper airplane and a rose on the bed, and he's out of there.
Yeah.
And she opens it up, and there's clearly a note written on it, but we never see
Yep.
what it says. Thanks for the sex.
Yeah.
Thanks for the sex. Bye.
Your tongue was amazing.
I turned off the blue lights.
That's what it is.
Closed the patio door.
Your parrot almost got away. All right. Next time we're walking out on the tarmac and we find out that Ice won his match. And so Mav's got to go up. And this is where we get another iconic line. I feel the need.
The need for speed.
That's right.
Need for speed.
And here we go. Goose and Mav up for another run. Except,
It's Viper.
yeah, it's
Viper.
Viper
Oh my God,
this
Viper.
time.
We got to fight Viper.
Yeah, man.
What are we going to do?
And Mav doesn't want to stay with Hollywood
Pete Pettigrew's up here.
as his wingman, as cover.
No.
And-
That's not a very good guy.
And he says, I want Viper, because it's all about his brashness,
Stay
his
on
ego.
the man. Stay on the wingman. Where's
No, it is.
wingman?
It's- right.
Where's wingman? Don't
It's about
leave
the
Mav.
target.
Viper's the best, and he wants to beat the best.
If
Bad
you
for
beat the
Goose.
best,
Goose
that's
knew what
exactly
was
it.
supposed to happen.
And Goose
Maverick
was
just
telling him, he
never
was like,
listened.
don't do it, Mav.
Every time Goose is the voice of reason.
Yeah. That's why Iceman's like, it's your attitude, man. Like, this is
Attitude. That's right.
what he says to him.
Oh,
You're-
back in the showers again.
Yeah, and this is
A lot of shower scenes in this.
There are. Yeah, plenty of dude
I
locker
know
room
he's
scenes.
presented as the bad guy in this.
He's really
Iceman is 100% correct in this scene.
About everything he does, he's correct.
He says you're worse than the enemy.
Yeah.
Like you're
true. That's true.
You're more dangerous than the enemy is.
Whose side are you on?
Right.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
Uh-huh.
is it just because I'm older now?
I thought
but
that
I'm like,
too because I'm going. He isn't really a bad guy in this movie.
he's 100% correct.
Correct.
It's because we're all older now. Yes. It's exactly what it is. When we were all 10 and 9 and 7 watching this movie, however
Shut
old we
up,
were
Iceman.
seeing this, yeah, it was like, Iceman, what a douche.
I mean, he is a little pedantic in that he does cause some trouble later on.
Yeah. A little
Yes.
Well, and the first couple scenes that you see him in that a classroom scene and then in the bar scene, they try to set him up as that person that you're supposed to dislike by saying those comments like the runner-up is in the bathroom, and then even when they talk about who's the one that bailed and who left.
Oh,
Cougar.
Cougar, yeah.
Cougar,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where he's like, yeah, Cougar was a good guy. He's like, he is a good guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I meant. It seems like he doesn't care about him.
Right.
But then later he's like, oh, so now that I know the story, where were you when Cougar needed you there?
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. No,
Yeah.
and it turns out Iceman is probably the best pilot in the group.
He wins Top Gun.
That's what I'm saying. But like also,
I don't know how he's only 2 points ahead.
I don't know.
He's the only one winning anything.
I know, dude.
It's a close run, only by 2 points.
We don't really hear what
Yeah.
happened to these other pilots. We get one story from the other pilots going, he said he went past us. And I was like, who went past us? And
Yeah, I know. I thought that too. Ooh, he's
And I'm
laying on this bench.
that's
like,
the only other.
They're still
info
sitting on the
we
bench.
get.
I still have my heart on.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, the two guys.
That's all they talked about the whole
That's
movie.
what it is.
And then it cuts to, Meg Ryan is in town. She decided to bring the kids, Goose's wife. And we're singing some Great Balls of Fire in the bar, pub, wherever they're at. And right in front of Charlie, Meg Ryan is just talking about all his conquests.
Yeah.
And how he is always taking hot women home. And he's like, you want to shut up?
But he's off the market now. What do you
Right.
mean? Because he's in love with you.
Right.
He's 100% prime time in love with you. That's
right.
Dude, Meg Ryan, and
Yeah.
she is a freaking doll in this scene.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Take me to bed or lose me forever.
That is one of my favorite lines when she's like, "Hey, Goose, you big stud,
Take me to bed.
take me to bed or lose me forever." Like, oh my
Show
god,
me the way home.
Show me
baby.
the way home, honey. Like, God, it's such a good scene.
That's the best relationship in the movie.
Love this friggin' scene so much.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you know why they put that scene right here in this movie?
Yeah.
Sad when Goose-
No, don't even.
Sad, spoiler alert.
'Cause the next
sad
scene,
when
some
someone
bad's
dies.
I actually fast forwarded after this for like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
This time through?
Do you know that was really Miles Teller as a boy?
Oh, yeah. They knew.
So,
Incredible.
That is kind of, not a lot of people know that.
Sure.
And he had a mustache also, you could tell.
He did.
It was like very
That's how
early.
you knew it was Rooster's.
Like, oh.
He was Goose's son.
That's how you know it's Goose.
Eight-year-old mustache.
Good stuff. Yeah, so they set him up. They're like, oh, what a great couple. What a great
Yeah.
family. They love each other.
I
Great
mean, he'd already
guy.
talked about his family before, too.
Yeah.
And then
exactly.
the next scene, well, before that, he's like, Tom Cruise, like, let's go make out on my bike for a minute.
And she says the scene, too.
Yeah.
That's a cool
She
looking
says the
scene.
line, too.
It is a
When
pretty
they're
cool
laying on
scene.
the bike,
Yeah.
making out.
Just the way that it's set up with the lights in the back and the
Yeah.
skyline and the way it's
100%.
lit. is
100%. Brian's onto something there.
San Diego.
He's really he's figuring out the mise en scene.
There you go. Perfect. All right, now we got Iceman and Maverick flying the same mission together here.
He's
Okay.
Iceman's wingman.
Iceman's wingman. Iceman cuts them off though. He's lining up a shot on the bad guy.
But he won't take it because he's too by the
Right.
book or something.
And so he's like, shoot him or get out of the way.
Get out, man. Get out,
Man, fire or clear. Fire
10
or
more
clear.
seconds,
he
like
keeps
20
saying.
seconds
Right,
later,
I know.
30 seconds later. Come on, man.
He ends up in his jet wash.
Yes.
Maverick does. And they end up in a flat spin they can't pull out of. Maverick can't reach the ejection handle because he's literally pressed to get, like, you ever been on the fun machine or the scrambler? You know what I'm talking about? And you're just like the fat guy sitting on the inside. Never have the fat guy on the inside, by the way.
Yeah, I know.
You get crushed on that ride.
Really learned that early on in life.
He's just like pressed up against the glass and he's like, I can't reach the ejection handle.
I don't think that would happen because they're strapped in.
I always wondered, is that a real problem for pilots
And
when
I
they go
think
into a
they might
spin?
even have on the front sometimes.
Wouldn't there be 5 ejection handles somewhere around there?
Did you see the poor guy? This is a real thing in F-15 though.
Yeah.
He's taxiing out. It's a 2-seater plane, and the guy accidentally pulls the ejection seat and shoots out of the plane on the ground. And he goes up and he lands, and the jet just kind of slowly stops, and he's like,
Well,
"What the hell just happened?" He was like a higher rank guy that hadn't been in planes in a while.
that's hilarious.
Super funny.
Where was this?
You get a fun ride.
One of the I don't know if it was the U.S. military guy, but
Yeah.
like accidentally pulls the ejection.
How
seat on
wouldn't
the
he get
ground.
hurt? Because I can't imagine that.
They have zero ejection seats, which means you can on the ground eject and not be killed. Well, theoretically.
Got it. Because I thought even in the movie, this one they said,
Yeah.
I think it was this one, maybe it was Maverick, they had to get a certain height so they could eject, so that the
It's possible.
shoots worked.
It's possible back then, but they have 0 now.
Got it.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Well-
in '86.
What happens, sadly, is Goose does get the ejection, but he ejects into the
Into
canopy
Canopy.
and is killed.
Yes.
And they end up in the water, and he's already dead at this point, I think, pretty
Oh,
sure.
the silhouette of his when they're
Of
dangling, when
a
his
lifeless body.
dude, when he's
And the
dangling
music.
from the parachute,
Yeah.
the parachute and the dangling body and the music.
This is
There's
It's good movie
there's a couple scenes in which if grown men cry, it's like, yeah, that can make grown men cry.
Goose,
I'll
man,
tell
he's
you.
cradling him in his
Dude.
arms while he's in the water, and
I mean, Maverick is related in his arms.
that's what I'm saying. Maverick's got him in his lap and in the water. He's like, you got to let him go.
Gotta let him go.
It's hard, and it's earned, and that's why it's kudos I want to give
Yes.
to the movie, because we watched Iron Eagle 2, where they tried to have this sad montage after the major died in a crash, and it was like literally he'd had 2 minutes of screen time up to this point. I'm like, you got to earn these moments
Yeah.
for the audience to feel sad, and the movie definitely earns it with Goose here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As ham-fisted it might have been to throw the most touching scene right before this,
Well, yeah.
even before that, we already liked him.
Yeah.
But that's the thing, because like he's played to Anthony Edwards is
great.
masterful at
Yes.
this
Yeah.
character.
He's like the most likable character in the film.
He is.
You don't see this much in movies.
No.
No.
They don't
No.
They don't kill principal actors in movies much
Dude,
like this.
when I first saw this movie, and it probably was, back in the 90s, I freaking bawled.
Yeah.
Absolutely. When
Yeah,
Goose
man.
dies.
And then Viper shows up and says, why don't you get over it?
Pretty much.
in the bathroom. He's like, "Hey, this happens, man. Let it go."
Like, hey.
He was kinder than that.
Let's let it go. Oh, he was. He was like, "Let it go. Suck it up." What are you crying here, you little bitch?
He did call him a bitch.
You think?
I guess he was
He was
kind.
a little.
though.
He was
kind.
He
when
was a little
said it.
cold. I thought he was a little cold.
Yeah.
You didn't think so?
Well, he said he talked about his own experience.
He's
18
but that's the
guys
thing, because
and
it's
all
like
that.
if you
not
you know,
like-
and when you look at some like the pilots that survive Midway, like
That's true.
that's, I
Gotta
mean,
keep going.
you do though.
You do.
I mean,
it's training, but still.
it is training, but at that point,
life
that's
in the
like what you're
military.
training for. Is the day that, like, you know, when we get into it, if there's 12 of us in a dogfight
true.
and 6 of us die, like, we still got to come back to base, and we still
you gotta
got
go out tomorrow.
to go out tomorrow.
I know. And now it's.
He could have just felt uncomfortable because he was in his tighty whiteys. What he was talking
That might have
about.
been
I do like that they all.
And
wear
he just
briefs.
kind of froze. He's like, "I guess we're gonna have this conversation now."
I like briefs.
Cool.
I prefer
I think it's good. They show
Tom Cruise.
I prefer the briefs.
briefs are real man's underwear.
There you go. I like
Sheer.
that. Now it's the 10 minutes of sad music portion of the movie, and like someone follows Tom Cruise around with a harp while he's packing up.
Yeah.
Seriously.
No, it is
He's
though.
packing up. It's like
Yeah.
Yeah. It's the sad music, and then it's like send him back up, and he's
Is
with.
this where he goes to Meg Ryan's character too?
God, he loved flying with you, man.
Yeah.
I'm very confused in this scene.
I mean, he would have done it anyways.
Yeah, he would have
He would
hated
have
it.
been as happy.
He would have flied with
hated
somebody
it,
else.
She said he would have hated it. Here's what I don't understand about this scene. So maybe I just missed something here. So he goes to Goose's room.
Yeah.
Now, wouldn't she be living with him there because he was visiting?
No.
But he goes to Goose's room, and he's getting all his stuff. Very touching.
Yeah.
And then he goes to out to where she's sitting in like a room with many phones and very comfortable chairs.
Right.
Is that all the same building, or is it like that's like the hangout room? I mean, I was very confused with the scene.
Yeah.
That's what you're worried about, huh?
I was.
Well,
yeah.
it's,
Yeah.
I don't know.
I stuff my emotions.
That's what it was.
I have to focus on.
like, I don't wanna
other things.
focus
I don't
on-
want to cry.
Yeah.
I don't want to think about Goose dying. I just want to know
I just
what
wanna know.
I need to
room
bottle
this
up
is.
my. I need to bottle up my emotions.
Why
so
would
I
his
don't know.
wife-
was it?
Why wouldn't his wife? Why wouldn't his wife be collecting his stuff?
Because she's a blubbering mess on this chair in the other room,
But
man.
where is that chair? I think it's a separate building.
I think it is. I think she's in the waiting room.
Why are there so many phones? Why do they need a phone for every chair?
You did a great job of distracting yourself during this emotional part.
Doesn't it bother you guys? There's like 6 chairs at least, and there's 2
No,
phones per
Chuck.
chair.
No, it does not.
There's too many phones, and they're the old
You know
type
what?
of phones.
I'm finding somebody's finally brave enough to talk about this. There was too many phones
Why
in
are
this
there
scene.
so many phones? It's government waste.
Ridiculous. That's why. And I don't think that wrenches actually cost $20,000 either.
You know, I learned something interesting about that.
What?
That one of the issues. This came out with the. You remember when the Israelis used the beepers
Wrenches?
to blow up all those Lebanese Hamas guys?
Hold on,
It's
what?
Hamas, but you remember this happened a while back.
The Israelis used the what?
The Israelis hacked into what's the Lebanese guy's name?
Oh, good Lord.
Hold on. Are you talking
You're
about
asking
like
the wrong
Susan?
person.
It's real life. No, real life.
You're talking about like back like the Mossad agents that did the.
This happened like a year or two ago.
Oh,
Okay.
They got access to pagers that these
Oh,
terrorist
yeah, they blew
organization
up all their
used, and they blew up. a bunch
Oh
of
yes,
people.
that's right. Yeah, never mind. Yep, I know what you're
This
talking
is
about.
real, right?
Yes, that
I
was
reading
last
some
year.
articles and talking about that, and one of the things that a person brought up is this is one of the reasons why government spends so much money on stuff because they have to absolutely assure the supply is safe. Oh. Because that's what those guys didn't do, and the Israelis were able to get in.
All their
and
pagers started blowing up.
blowing up people.
Yeah, I forgot about that. That's interesting.
Yeah. So
Okay.
That's why the wrench cost $20,000. You don't want the wrench blowing up on you, or not tightening the bolt
Ultimate-
correctly.
You don't want the wrench to be full of
Don't
C4
want that. We saw what happens if airplane engines come
because
off
you know.
planes.
Hey,
Ultimately, Maverick is cleared by the tribunal there to return to or tribunal. See, the show does to me.
yeah, look at that.
By the tribunal to go back to duty, and so he says, "Get him in the air quick." Viper's like, "Let's get him up there,"
him
but he's got the yips.
Got the yips.
now.
Can you imagine to like
The yips.
being that actor, being that director, being
Yeah.
that like, and now you have a mask on and a helmet. You only have your eyes.
Yeah,
To like shoot all of those scenes where you're having trouble with your flying.
yeah.
It's like how many different ways can you do your eyes so that it's like airplane flying,
Yep.
close up on eyes, airplane flying,
They took
close
the
up
mask
on
off
eyes.
a lot.
Two different ways, according to this movie.
Yeah.
Sad left and sad right. That was
That is.
No.
True.
But there's a third way, James.
What's the third way?
Sad squint.
Sad squint.
Sad squint.
Oh.
Yeah.
Too many blinks.
And I was very excited.
Oh yeah, there's a
a
fourth
fourth
way.
way.
If I rapidly blink,
I was very excited though that he was flying now. His new Rio was Jimmy Trevette from Walker, Texas Ranger.
dude. Yes.
Clarence Gilliard.
Clarence Gilliard.
Oh, yeah.
And then he manhandles him on the tarmac. I was like, "You get your hands off my boy!"
The token black guy.
He was,
Yeah.
after having done now 2 seasons of Walker, I can't tell you how excited. I never even remembered he was in the movie. Now with that frame of reference, I'm like, "It's my boy!" And he's in there for 1 minute.
He sings early.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Finishes up the next lyric.
But he's just like he was a supporting character in the 80s. He was
This was a year before Die Hard.
I was gonna say because he was Theo in Die Hard.
A year later.
Yep.
So I'm like, bro had a movie career going, but then ultimately just Matlock and Walker, Texas Ranger were his 2 big shows.
But
he was
why
part of
not,
after
though?
that. But yeah, no,
Like,
he had
when
a-
you get it, run with it.
Theo in Die Hard?
Yeah.
See the guy that
the
gets killed?
quarterback is
The
toast.
quarterback is toast.
They get blown up, right?
Argyle?
Argyle
No,
was the limo driver. Theo was the black
Oh, I
He's
know
the
what you're talking
black
about now.
hacker, yeah.
Got it.
Oh, he was the hack.
cutting through the yeah.
Yeah.
That's right.
right.
We got 2 guys
we
coming in the
never
rear in
put that
standard
together.
2x2 cover formation.
Yeah.
That guy.
It was the night before Christmas when all through the house not a creature was stirring except the 4 assholes in tactical gear coming through the back door 2x2 cover formation. Like
It's great.
such a
You
great
didn't bring me here for my charming personality.
dude.
He's a good actor.
He's a good Theo from
Never
Die
would've
Hard
made the
Yeah.
connection.
is
Oh, yeah.
such
Never.
a cool little like supporting
He was good in
character.
this movie.
good.
Who? Huh?
He could be my. Never mind.
Iceman even tries to talk to Maverick
This
at this point. And then he goes, "I'm sorry, I just don't know how to be nice to you. It's too weird. I can't."
It is. That's exactly. That is the exact vibe of the scene.
We all like.
And I don't know if it's Kilmer just not like.
I don't know.
I don't know what this was. This scene is terrible.
Really? I thought it was well done.
Did you think so?
Yeah, because I don't think it would have been comfortable.
No. They didn't like each other, right?
Yeah,
But
that was how uncomfortable it would be for him to be like, "Hey, is being nice, okay?" You know what I mean?
Seriously.
I mean, but that's what it was. But like, he just kept like looking at the ceiling. It's like he was looking up at the script
should
card and
quit.
was
You're a
like,
good pilot.
so
What I thought was a little weird in this whole part was he had no remorse that it was his plane the jet wash created
No, I
that
know.
made the flat spin happen.
And
he
he
didn't
didn't-
be like at all.
But
like,
it wasn't
maybe I
his
didn't go the right
fault,
way.
though.
Well, there's a long discussion on the interwebs about
Oh.
he went the right way, followed the right direction. Was it his fault that they?
And
got
they're
this
telling
jet
him
wash?
to engage and clear and get out of there. And
He went the wrong way.
He went the
maybe?
wrong way.
I don't know.
Maybe
happens. It's a danger.
maybe Iceman got Goose killed.
Maybe.
I don't think he did.
Mav ultimately quits school
I still think you'd feel bad if it was your plane that created.
for sure. You would. He isn't. I mean,
He doesn't have a lot of emotions though.
Charlie comes after he quits. Charlie comes to see him, and she's almost as bad as Viper. Guess you only ever learned how to do is quit, you piece of garbage. Why don't you get the hell out of here?
She did
Pretty much was.
She does a number on him on this.
But that's not even true. He doesn't quit on anything.
Because that's what you're good at.
He doesn't quit on anything though.
Literally just this one
Just
time.
this one time. I'm like, I don't think that's a very motivating. speech.
Typical Maverick, quitting on everything.
Like he hasn't quit
What?
on anything.
We need an Maverick.
If there's anything, he's too aggressive and he's never quitting on what he should quit on. Yeah.
I
didn't
very
understand that
famously don't quit.
Don't quit anything. That's why he's tapping the glass going, what the hell she just said to me? I don't understand. I feel like I should probably not quit. Maybe I should go talk to Viper. He can tell me what to do.
He goes to Viper's house.
There's a lot of ice water in this movie. Or is it vodka?
Too many phones and too much ice water.
It's true.
Where do they get all this water?
It's
so
San
refreshing
Diego in
looking.
the summertime.
That's true. You do need but it's perfect
They're
temperature.
all
It's not
sweaty.
that
That's why
hot.
they need all that water, man. They're sweating it out like
I
crazy.
don't drink water.
And his wife knows his name.
65.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Viper's wife knows.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe they have some, maybe she brings them over for
Parties.
They have the potluck every Thursday.
True, yeah.
Cut those parts out. They're all sitting there uncomfortable, holding little glasses of tea in the house. Like, what do we do? We're fighter pilots. We don't know how to be formal.
Maverick comes in. He's like, "Your dad was great. What do you want? You waste of a flight suit."
Most people put all their pictures of people in uniform in their office.
right,
I have them in my living room.
Yeah.
Where we have dinner.
Feel free just to
They're Navy
look
people,
around.
man. Sold out.
These are all the people I used to fly with.
That's right.
My kids' school pics are in the basement.
Dad, is that Grandpa? No, that's General Schwarzkopf. It's a friend of mine.
Yeah.
That's a guy that disappeared and we never saw him again.
Look what I drew. Can I put this on the fridge? No, sorry.
There's no room because we've got all the lieutenants taking up everything.
Hey,
on the fridge.
there's something going on there.
All right, he basically tells him what happened to his father. He's like, I get fired for this. It's classified, right?
So dumb.
But when this is what happens, this is what the Army earlier says. The State Department tells you when your father dies on the wrong side of a line.
Oh, that's right. We weren't supposed to be or something.
Yeah, right, exactly.
Hey, you know what that is?
Even though it would have been the
That's
Defense
Air
Department
America.
and nothing to do with the State Department, but it's fine.
It's Air America, man.
Whatever. Right, yeah. Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
They were in Cambodia. And they
But his dad
Yes, they were.
saved
Uh-huh.
3 planes before he died. Ultimately, what this conversation boils down to is Viper says, graduate or quit. Right? You have enough points
he
to
asked
graduate.
What the options are.
Says you have enough
What are my
points to graduate,
Yeah.
or you can quit. He goes, I'm not going to blow sunshine up your ass.
I prefer that, actually.
And I was like,
I like sunshine, but I don't need to bleach anything.
I left early. Was that on the final? I don't.
You don't need bleach.
Well,
was like,
geez, when are you going to blow up there?
Thank you.
I'd prefer it with sunshine to other things.
Haven't you heard of this
Were you
trend?
going to blow
You
sunshine?
can bleach certain parts of your body.
Yeah. Oh no. I know people get their.
Sunshine.
Yeah.
Bend over, open up.
I
Yourself some rays.
I think that's how that works.
Yeah.
That's their slogan.
That's over and over.
Come on down to bleached buttholes. Just bend over and open up.
He was ahead of his time back in the 80s.
He goes. This is how he gets his mojo
He
back.
retires and starts a salon. Honey, I have this great idea.
That's right. We make it silky smooth. Yeah. Here's how he gets his mojo back. He rides his motorcycle to watch planes in the sunset,
Yeah. That
and
was
and then shows up to graduation. Right? He's like, all right, I watched that plane land.
Maverick.
I'm like, Iceman doesn't like it. You can see the look on his face when he sees Maverick.
Dadgum son of a... It's like how my cat looks at my baby cat. Dadgum bastards in my house again.
Oh,
Why is he here?
Why do I have a white shirt on?
I love navy whites, by the way. It's my favorite uniform.
he does commend.
Man.
He does commend Iceman
Can you
at
imagine
the
eating in those whites, though?
eating in the whites.
be-
I would touch nothing in the whites.
Yeah, sure.
I like this with my hands.
Very.
They're very nice.
I was gonna say you don't want tomato soup.
Nobody likes the whites. We're going to Cuba. Sorry, that's from a different movie. Also with Tom Cruise. Watch A Few Good Men. If
Yeah.
you... All right, so he does command... He
Can't
does
handle the truth.
commends Iceman. Okay.
Yes. Congratulations, Iceman. You passed.
But
You
then-
got number 1, bastard.
The graduation's cut short because
Only
there's
because you killed Goose. Kick you in your eye.
You're just really on that,
this
aren't you?
whole movie would have gone real different if Maverick had shown up to the graduation and said, congratulations. Hey, what's that? And Marty McFly had him and punched him right in his face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
be
We
awesome.
never get that payoff of any kind of physical thing with them.
Would have been better if he was like
At all.
squashy drunk.
No, because we get 100 times better payoff.
All right, we'll get to
later on.
Oh, that's true. That's
All right.
payoff.
Crisis situation has happened. And so,
Crisis in the Indian
I
Ocean.
love how it's like, why do they have letters?
so he starts calling guys names and he calls Maverick's name and Iceman's pissed. He goes, do you think that's a good idea for...
I think he should have had that conversation before
Yeah.
the guy says, we're going to fly the plane.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Yes.
Is if there's a crisis somewhere far away and it involves jets, wouldn't you just need to use the people that are there? Because by the time someone else gets there and it's a
No,
jet,
they need the best of the best of the best.
Hey.
sir.
Logic here. You know what you're
so
right.
they're just like, hey, jets,
Maybe they got
we just need like 12 hours,
Right.
okay? We need to transfer some people
We
over.
know that we have an entire South Pacific fleet that's ready to go
Wonder
for
if
these
how-
types of situations. But let's kick these
and-
guys from San Diego.
Add 45 minutes because they got to change out of their whites.
Yeah. Guys, we got a crisis. We know.
But they
that
gain
in 10
an hour
hours from
in
now,
ocean.
these planes are going to take off. So,
But they gain an hour because
Yeah.
they go through a time
Oh,
zone.
that's true. Yeah, because they gain.
So they gain 2 hours.
going
basically
east,
time
isn't it?
traveling
Yes,
back.
right.
So it's
So they're already in the future in San
Well,
Diego.
Maybe they got some spy info. Something bad's going down.
yeah.
sure. Either way.
You're right about that. That's kind of a bad.
You know,
I do like the Viper said, you'll get a Rio when you get there, but if you don't, give me a call. I'll fly with you.
Yeah.
any day.
He's like, wait, I gotta go get Viper. He's coming. He said he'd come. I don't
That's
like
why
this guy.
Maverick should have been like, cool, you should do it.
you should go now. Let's just all go
Why don't we
together.
just all go in case there's a problem. And I need
I was
you, right?
just saying that as like to show confidence in you. It's like, no, I choose you.
He's like, oh, I have. I'm never, I'm actually not qualified to be a Rio. I forgot. I haven't ever flown that position.
Seriously. All right, so they get out to the Indian Ocean, wherever the hell they are. A ship has wandered into foreign territory. Strickland tells us.
Strickland says, "Who's up there?"
Yeah.
Ah, it's Mav. Oh, jeez. Not Mav.
He says you're to return fire if you're engaged. Okay.
Well, they actually send Hollywood and
it's been
Iceman.
two planes. Yeah.
Those guys go first, and Maverick's waiting.
In backup, yeah.
Backup, and then so is.
But he does
Some
tell
other
them
weird
to
name
return
dudes.
fire.
Yes,
If
it's a
you're
live
like
action
it's live
event,
act, like
live
if they do
response.
anything,
Yes.
you return fire. He doesn't say engage, but return fire if it happens. Okay. And yeah, so Mav is on the tarmac waiting to be launched, basically. Okay. And when
It's not tarmac; it's a ship.
I would say this before I get into this last sequence here. It's a very difficult scene for me to do play-by-play
Air
on.
Force.
So I'm not really going to do like super play-by-play
I was wondering
because
how you're going to do that. It's a lot.
a
Going on.
million things happen in the scene. So I'll hit the highlights here.
There's a lot of this. I can
Like,
see Mav,
we got,
yeah,
oh,
Mav,
there's so many
Mav,
of
they're all
them.
over it,
Just
look
the
out.
MiGs going, where they go?
Yeah.
Just ripping through, which
This
are
is
cool
where
shots.
I think it's a major radar failure. Remember how I said these are standoff weapons? They're
Yeah.
supposed to be able to see them hundreds of miles away. How does the MiG show up?
I
Accident?
know, but the
There's
MiGs,
5 of them.
but the MiGs are built up in this movie to be like these almost mythical
I think
level
they have cloaking devices.
airplanes.
Damn Romulans are here.
They actually formed into one mega MiG,
That's
and
right.
then when they got close, separated into the
Separated.
Right.
individual MiGs.
and it just
Because it says there's a pair of
It
bogies.
threw everybody off.
right,
There's a pair of bogies 15 miles out. And like, now there's 4.
Four.
Now there's 5.
because that was the head.
And that one came right behind them. It's
right.
behind us. There's 5.
And Hollywood is shot down.
Yes.
Okay.
Hollywood
And so
was not very good, apparently.
they're like, send Maverick, get Maverick. Iceman's like, get Maverick's ass up in the air now. There's Iceman versus 5 MiGs.
Yes.
Okay.
He's
So
good.
one thing I want to say that everyone talks about Maverick in this, Iceman survived 5 MiGs. He needs more kudos than he gets
He does.
as being an incredible pilot,
Incredible aviator. He's
That
an
he's-
incredible naval aviator.
able to do what he does 1 on 5, Ryan.
No, I know. This is one of the moments in this movie, and this is where I think Top Gun Maverick actually fails. Because you have Iceman, like, actually, this is actually really like our first moment really seeing Iceman as the competent pilot that he is.
There's a reason he won,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
and he shows it right here.
And we don't
he's
see
never gone
really any
against
of
a MiG
that.
before.
no.
Yeah.
And why do you think Maverick fails with that?
The dogfight at the end of Maverick is not
Underwhelming.
very underwhelming.
Okay.
Oh, I thought you meant with the way they portray
Well,
Iceman,
Iceman-
where I was like, oh, they actually like give him a lot of kudos in Maverick, where they have him
Yes.
set up.
He
Yes,
goes on
they
to
do,
be an
but
admiral.
No, that part, that little reference to
that's
Iceman
right.
in Top
And
Gun
this, the
Maverick.
movie's
is
kind
great.
of all about Maverick's heroic moment here, but really, you think about it, Iceman had to survive
Yes.
1 on 5 for a long time. And he's like, I'll be there in 30 seconds or whatever, and he's like, now, and he's
would be
flying
good,
around.
yeah.
But it is though. I mean, that's like get him here now, and now we got Maverick in the air.
It's chaos, and
This
Mav ends up in the
I've
jet
made a
wash.
Pop-Tart. I know how long that takes.
Yeah. It's not a short amount of time when you're counting to
long.
30.
Yeah.
And Maverick ends up in the jet wash again
I know. That was kind of dumb.
and is able to pull out of it this time.
Get control, Mav. Get control, Mav.
But then he disengages, and everyone's like, Iceman's like,
Oh, I told you.
damn it, engage.
Damn it, Maverick.
He
It
looks
is, it's
down
all-
at the dog.
Yes.
Getting shot up here.
He listens to a tape from Chappie. He tells him how good he is.
It's Chappie moment. He does kind of because the Goose. Talk to me, Goose. Talk to me.
Yes.
To me, good.
Did Goose talk to him?
No, he didn't. Thank God. Mav finally flies in and gets the guy tailing
Be awesome, Maverick.
Iceman.
Maverick, I know you're scared.
That would have
right
been
now.
awesome. You just see
I know you're
Goose
sad
in the
and-
Yeah.
clouds.
Like Mufasa?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Remember who you are.
Remember?
Just Anthony Edwards
Yeah.
with his 80s stash, just like yes.
Be incredible.
And he's fading away.
I'm right there with you, man.
That's what he would be.
I love flying with you, man.
Oh, that would have been great. And then if that kicked in too,
Yeah.
you
Oh,
shake my
man.
nerves and you rattle.
Yeah, come on, man. He gets me upset. It's total chaos here at this point, boys. So I can't go through it all.
No, the play-by, like you said, there's no play-by-play.
Ultimately,
you haven't seen it. You got to see
Maverick
it.
shoots down 3 MiGs.
Yes.
Iceman shoots down 1, and the 5th one bugs out.
Yeah.
It's crazy. It's a great scene.
It is 20 minutes. The whole
high-octane,
scene is about
ass-kicking-
20 minutes
Yes.
of absolute bananas. And from the chaotic film, it's not even chaotic filmmaking.
No.
That's the other thing. This is
This is what I'm
to
saying,
a
dude.
T, edited
Yes.
to a T.
High octane, ass kicking, shoot it into my veins, movie climax,
Good stuff.
Yes.
insanity, and it's amazing.
I read something that the U.S. Navy gave them 2 actual missiles to shoot,
Oh, wow.
and the other ones were fakes. But the military's like, wait, you guys only did 2, right? We only said you could use 2
looks so well.
So well.
Yeah,
looks so real.
yeah.
Yeah.
Now Iron Eagle did it better, but
Oh, this guy.
This is what I'm saying. You know, they ask in Maverick. It's hard because it's his name. And we're talking about a different movie.
Top Gun Maverick.
Top Gun Maverick. Iceman asks him who's the best pilot, and I'm like, I don't know. My score was 3-1 in this last scene. So
Yeah.
I mean, but good on you for surviving. You know, as long as you did. But it's crazy, man.
What dogfight didn't you like as much in Maverick? Sorry, it's not the right movie.
When he
but-
gets in the old plane, is that what you're talking about?
Well, first of all, they should have. I thought that they really should have kind of built that up a little more when they get into the old plane, because that's like a moment of that should be like an F yeah moment.
Yeah.
And it really isn't.
Oh, I thought it was. Keep going, though.
Yeah.
And then the whole like, oh, it's going to be a dogfight all the way home. Like that was a line that they said earlier in the movie. And then as Miles Teller and Tom Cruise are saying, and they're like, oh my God, oh, it's going to be a dogfight all the way home. And then it's really not a dogfight. It's like 3 planes.
I liked
3
it.
brand new state-of-the-art planes versus this
And-
1986 plane.
And
I thought,
then
I'm with you, Brian.
Glenn Powell, who's over in the wings, it's like, all right, let's get Glenn Powell up in the air to have kind of the same little moment here.
Yeah.
And then he just kind of comes out of left field. He's like, here I am. And I'm like,
It's the Han
It's
Solo.
awesome. I love it.
no.
Say it
Let's blow
again.
this thing
No.
and go.
Ryan, say it again because I loved it. So do it again.
Oh, I can't wait till we get to do that on GMR. I'm going to bring the same 3 people back, and we can argue about Top Gun Maverick. Okay?
that's really unrealistic. He would have been dead way early. They would not have made it out of there.
He buzzes the tower again, lands on the tarmac, or not the tarmac, but on the carrier
Deck, yes.
on the deck, and says, "You're still." Or Iceman says, "You're still dangerous."
You can be my wingman anytime. Bull.
Such a
You can be mine.
it's such,
That's such
a
a great
great
line.
moment.
I said that before it happened, just to impress my daughter that I knew it.
You can be my wingman at any time is such a iconic
It is.
line,
No, once again, it is.
especially after all the things that had happened
They're all
between the 2
cheering
of them.
so much. They lifted that straight from Star Wars.
And they still don't have like yeah, they hug it out and whatever, they respect each other, but there's still a little bit of that animosity in there too. So it's not just like, now we're best friends, right?
Right.
Like bullshit. You can be
Right.
my wingman.
They don't jump up, slap hands, freeze frame.
Yeah.
You know.
He does chuck his tags like the Titanic diamond into
Yeah.
the ocean.
Millie was
which
unhappy
gotta-
about that.
Maybe his wife wanted
Yeah, that's
those.
what Millie said. She,
Yeah.
I actually asked
maybe
that. I said,
Meg
what else
Ryan
are you gonna do with
should
it?
have
Millie
them
goes,
not-
It's like
give it
the
to his
heart of the
wife.
ocean.
I'm like, oh yeah, maybe
The
his
old
wife
lady
would
in
want that.
Titanic. He's
Yes.
You loved being in the air so much. Into the ocean. That's right.
okay.
They're naval aviators.
Yeah.
I told you to talk to me. What the heck?
That's right. He goes to be an instructor at Top Gun. That's
Which
what
he would have
tells.
hated
He would have
that.
hated, sure.
Come on.
Did you know that
it's
last
that
scene-
easy to be an instructor at Top Gun?
I guess.
Yeah.
You flew 1 mission after
Yeah.
graduating.
He did shoot- well,
He said you had your
yeah.
pick of
I
assignments
thought that
wherever
too.
you want.
I want to be the teacher at the best pilot school ever now that I've done 1 mission.
Hey,
Well, Maverick
Viper
would've hated
loves
that.
him. Yeah, and it turns out he probably wasn't very good at it
You know,
based on
well,
what we find out in the
Maverick,
next one.
right?
You know, they do say.
He's still a captain after like 30 years.
It's because he doesn't want to move on.
in Top
He
Gun.
doesn't want to move
Well,
on.
all right, that's the other thing in Top Gun Maverick. Like he's literally been the same rank his entire naval career.
But he says this is
know.
where I belong. He
Yeah.
It
could've
is though,
before.
yes. I do like. No, I love Top Gun Maverick. I do.
And then back at the bar, Charlie, you got to have this closure moment.
yes.
Yeah.
Shows up and gonna make out.
I love
one
the
last
fact
time.
that
You could see the jukebox sit right behind him.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden you see a finger going with the coin and right back to him. There's nobody there at the
What you
jukebox.
don't
She's
see.
crawled on the ground. She was like,
She saw the camera, so she was like, "Oh, geez, army crawls. Oh, God, geez."
What you don't see is the trench they had to make her even with Tom Cruise.
oh yeah,
he had to wear stilt or high heels all the time
heels,
because
yeah.
she's about 3 inches taller than him.
Yep.
Everyone's taller than Tom Cruise, though.
Yeah.
Do you see? Was it De Niro or Pacino's shoes from The Irishman? They showed a set photo one time. And he had these looked like Mamma Mia style
Really?
clog heels.
It was pretty hard to walk in.
He had like Frankenstein shoes basically.
They're
That they gave,
very
that they
hard
gave
to walk
to
in.
Yeah.
Pacino because he was so short.
I don't remember. It was one of them. It's
Yeah.
hilarious though. Yeah, to see the giant freaking shoes he's wearing as he's walking
like-
around. But
It's like when you see Tom
That's-
Cruise and Nicole Kidman on the red carpet together.
yeah, the end of that movie, boys.
There you go.
All right.
That's why I don't like him. He gave up Nicole Kidman. Yeah. Got stupid. Who gives up Nicole Kidman?
Maybe she gave him up.
Well, that's what I mean. I shouldn't say give out.
All right, guys, we are going to start off as we always do with our recasting of this movie. We have an actor from the 80s, was a big guy, maybe too big to fit in an airplane, but we have to figure out where we can put Arnold Schwarzenegger into Top Gun to make the movie better. This might be sacrilegious, but Goose, come on. Can we just cram him into the back
Yeah.
of Tom Cruise's
No.
plane?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
This is never really need this, okay? You can be the hot shot and do all this. You just come in here and follow the rules. Stop it. Right? He'd be great.
No, he'd be
Just
great.
saying great
He-
balls of fire. You know you want to do
He's
it.
got like the canopy here. And
Yeah.
he's like sitting back in the back like this. He's like, come on, man.
Just cram.
Clear. Shoot it clear.
They had to make one of those tops like the aircraft in Indiana Jones
That's right.
where it's like the dome.
Yeah.
There's just an
That's right.
extra dome.
It's like, I don't know where he went. I can't turn my head left.
Goodness gracious, great balls of fire. That'd be great.
I,
Show me the way home
I have-
now.
I have a different
Let's go and have sex with you. All right, where do you want to put him, Chuck? Where do you want to put him?
Iceman.
Iceman?
Yeah.
Again, the bite is scary, right?
Iceman.
Yes.
Oh.
No, you know what? You know what?
He's in that towel with his
Yeah.
boobs out.
Yeah, boobs out.
You're dangerous.
The volleyball
Like
scene?
you're dangerous. I'm gonna poke an eye out with these
Yeah.
pecs.
Imagine if he flexed, the whole camera would break.
James,
Dude.
it's got to be the admiral that spills coffee.
I thought that too. Or the guy holding the coffee.
The plaque for second place is in the ladies' room. I want some butts. That guy?
Yeah, that guy.
I want some butts right now.
Runs into the guy with the coffee. I mean, that guy's destroyed.
The coffee guy just bounces off of him. What happened?
Coffee falls on him.
Let's see what the patrons had to say here. Billy Muldoon comes in and says, Iceman.
Yeah.
He'd be perfect as the cocky, arrogant Iceman. He already had the hair and charisma, so just seeing him trying to wedge himself in and out of the cockpit would be amazing. And of course, he cleans house in the Arnold in the volleyball scene.
Flex-
Oh, yeah.
Forget about
Yeah,
it.
man.
Tom Cruise would have had his shirt on in that
Yes,
scene
he would've.
if Arnold had been in that scene.
You know what would have been cool, too? If Rick Rossovich then was still Slider.
Yes.
And then you had Arnold as Iceman.
And he killed Rick
And he
Rossovich.
kills Rick Rossovich in Terminator.
In Terminator.
Yes.
Rick Karasovich's brother is in Cloak and Dagger as the goon who breaks
that
the
his
door
brother?
down. Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Philadelphia.
Who's Rick Rossovich in Terminator?
He's the boyfriend that gets killed at the
Oh, duh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
I remember talking about
Matt.
that. Duh.
Yeah.
In his red socks.
In his red socks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Puts up a good fight.
does put up a
for
good fight,
Terminator.
though.
He
In his
gets thrown through a
underwear.
door in his undies.
Literally, he's wearing the black briefs, though.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Not the real man's underwear.
Not the
like
tighty
Chuck
whities.
said.
He's
What?
Robert Dion also says, Iceman, could you imagine the locker room scenes and workout routines, shaming that would happen? How many push-ups can you do? Come on. Also, think of the one-liners that could have happened during the final combat scene.
He would have had a one-liner instead of biting. For
Maverick,
sure.
Yeah.
come on. Yeah, oh, no, for sure there would have been something. All right, Charles Heidenreich, I said it wrong. Tom Stinger Jardarian, hear me out.
Oh, Jardarians?
I don't know who that is.
It's Strickland.
It's Strickland. Oh,
Yes.
okay, got it. I want Arnold in this role for one reason only. You remember one thing. You screw this up this much, you can be flying a cargo plane full of rubber dog out of Hong Kong.
And smoking a cigar, that works, man.
Oh, for sure it does.
It works.
Absolutely. Justin Wallace also says James Tolkien's part is Stinger. I mean, he already had the stogie, and I really want to hear him threatening Maverick with the rubber dog. See, two people with the exact same answer.
Same thoughts. That's great.
And Zoggy checking in says, Goose, thank you,
Goose.
Zoggy. Make him Goose. Hearing him with some of Goose's iconic lines would be awesome. Come on, Mav. Come on, Mav.
Yeah,
do some of that pilot
Funny line, too.
And then Justin Buchanan checking in, and he says,
Oh.
"No, buddy, I'm going to plant my flag and say this may be the only BMR movie that Arnold would not make better."
Wow.
You are wrong.
I thought of that myself because he wouldn't fit in any airplanes.
That's
Wouldn't-
fine.
Well, I
But
guess
there's
Tim
so
Robbins
many
wouldn't
people.
either. We
There's so many
believe him.
people.
Well,
You
that's
don't take. You could take Rick Rossovich.
Yeah.
No offense, and put Arnold in that part.
Oh, Rick Ross is terrible in this movie.
There's already tall people,
not.
so you can't be like, "Oh, he's too tall." There's already tall people in here that shouldn't be fitting in airplanes.
True.
Okay, and you can't tell me that him as any of these other pilots or as James Tolkien or any of these other parts wouldn't even be incrementally better than it was. I absolutely reject that notion.
Incrementally.
That's all. That's
I
all it
love
is.
Ironside, but even like
But Jester,
Chester.
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
That was some great flying until you died.
That's right. Right up until you died. Ironside's such a great actor. He didn't really have a lot to do in this, right? But I love that guy.
Oh, yeah.
And despite Justin's assertions to the other side, I will say we have yet again proven, beyond a shadow of a doubt, that Arnold would make Top Gun even better. It'd be a 7.1 on IMDb instead
Just
of a 7.
that would be the increment.
And critics would have made it a 60.
That's right. It would probably be fresh if we're
would-
being
it'd be
honest with
fresh
each other.
if
instead of Miles Teller as the little boy,
Yeah.
if he was the little boy sitting on top of the piano,
Daddy,
that
play
would've
the
been
song. Play the song, Daddy.
this little cowboy hat.
All right, boys, it's time for us to assert our draft order here for the next 3 awards, which is the Will Patton, the Trash Can, and the Bixby Snyder One Scene Wonder Award. And so what we need to do is come up with some kind of arbitrary means by which we can assume that this is something that isn't necessarily advantageous for one person. So what I was going to say was,
I'll go last.
no, that's not how we'll go alpha. I like doing alphabetical stuff, okay?
Oh, boy.
So we're going to go alphabetical by the first name of the oldest cousin on either side of your family, whichever one's more advantageous.
The first name of the oldest cousin on either
Who's
side
the
of
old?
the
Do I pick Aardvark or Adbernathy? I'm not
shoot.
sure which one I should pick.
I'm going first. A cousin?
Ryan, what's yours?
It's a C.
What's their name?
It's my cousin Chris.
Chris.
What
Yes.
if my family member is the oldest cousin?
Your oldest cousin,
Your oldest cousin.
which means it can't be a sibling.
I'm the
'cause they're
oldest
not
cousin,
your
on my dad's side.
I think mine's Jennifer.
Which side?
God, I really thought this would be easy that you
Which
guys.
side?
I think mine's
your
just
cousins.
Jennifer.
Jennifer.
Which side?
Either
Whichever
side.
one's more
I
advantageous
have
for
quite
you.
a few cousins. This is complicated.
Just pick Chris.
Because I'm literally
Jennifer.
the oldest on my dad's side. I'm the first grandkid. So
I think it's
Mine is Mike.
Deborah.
I mean, my sister's the oldest, but I can't use her. Deborah. Okay.
Everyone calls her Zeno.
All right, so that means Farrell.
So it looks like I get to go first.
Farrell's
huh?
going to have first pick.
Okay.
Chuck will have second pick. Brian will have third pick in this draft, and then I will be picking last, which is totally fine. I'm still going to get at least one win. Book it right now. Guarantee it. Okay. For the Will Patton Award. That's where we're starting off right here, guys. The most prestigious award we give out, the Will Patton Award for Intensity. Let's get it.
You want a war? I'll give you a war!
Douglas, I don't want them to gain another yard.
You blitz all night! And if they cross the line of scrimmage, I'm gonna take every last one of you out. You make sure they remember forever the night they played the Titans.
What are you doing with a gun in space?
All right. It's time. Farrell, since you have first pick, who do you think is the Will Patton winner for Top Gun?
The Will Patton Award for Intensity
Yes.
in Top Gun. I am going with James Tolkien
Tolkien.
as Commander Stinger.
You have just handed Chuck a W. You think he's the most intense person in this movie?
There's not a lot of intense
I
people
think
in
it's
the
a good
movie.
vote. I think it's a good vote.
You would.
There's
I would. Yeah.
I would have chosen him too.
Oh, is that who you were going to pick?
Not maybe.
Okay, then maybe I have a shot here at getting my person.
We'll see what happens. I don't know the rules. I don't know the rules yet, but no, he's got a couple scenes. That cigar looks like it's in pain.
He is always
fair.
on, though, man. He's
That's
yelling
fair.
at everybody.
He is because
I think that guy's gonna have a heart
Ironside,
attack.
like we said, like Ironside, he's a great, like you could pull Ironside out of any movie and he's usually pretty intense. He's really not that intense as Jester, to be honest.
Okay.
And other than that, like Meg Ryan, she's kind of cranked up to 11, but I wouldn't call her intense.
Okay.
Same with Anthony Edwards. Like I would never ever imagine anyone else as Goose, but not intense.
All right. Is that so? That's who you were going to pick.
James
I had
Tolkien.
another name.
You were going to pick James Tolkien, but who is your pick now that he's off the board?
I think you gotta go Maverick.
Tom Cruise.
He's pretty intense. He's got the full gambit of emotion here. He gets angry. He cries. He's excitable. He blinks a lot when he's stressed.
If my pick falls all the way to 4, I'm going to be so freaking happy.
I can't wait. Oh, let's see.
Brian?
I'll go. I really do love Meg Ryan and do think she's dialed up, but I'm gonna go Iceman.
Damn it!
Hey, all right.
Yeah, I'm gonna go.
There you
I'm gonna go Val Kilmer.
I don't think he's that intense. Well,
I think he is.
pretty intense.
The
He is.
freaking bite?
The bite.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
This might be the most intense thing that happens in the entire movie.
Except for the
who
aerial
you- is that who you
combat
would
and
have
all
picked?
that, but yeah.
Or would you have picked Tolkien if you had the first?
I would have. I was between the two.
Yeah.
I think Iceman is not a very good actor in this movie.
Yeah, right. But yes, but as we've said many
I don't
times
think it's
before,
intensity. I think it's bad acting.
as we've said many times before, you could win Will Patton and you could win Steven Seagal.
Maybe.
All right.
I just don't think he's very intense. I mean, he's intense, but he's
The bite is very intense.
I'm going with the I want butts guy.
Yeah.
That's
That's
what I'm
a
saying.
great choice.
Yeah.
Come
No,
on.
it's
If
up
at,
there.
At fourth pick,
he was
I
intense.
don't have a lot of options,
I want my butts.
but I want some butts.
That's an off-screen line, and it's
what I'm
still
saying, it's
it
still
shatters the sound barrier, and it's an
up?
off-screen line.
What's up? I don't think I have a chance to win this, but you know what? If I can get one other patron to join me on Team Butts, I would be very thrilled with that. Okay,
Admiral Butts.
come over and join the Butts team. I know you
let's
guys
see what
want
we
some
got.
butts.
His call sign was Mr. Bean, I think. Mr. Coffee.
Yeah, there you go.
Mr. Coffee.
All right,
No,
first
sir,
person
Mr.
up
Coffee.
is Michael Simonson, and he says Iceman. There you go, Brian.
Yeah.
Wow.
Every interaction is so intense, from the first face-to-face he had with Mav in the bar, being up close and arrogant with him, to his volleyball playing, and of course the teeth chomp. Val was so intense in every scene. So Brian has somebody join his team. Nice job. He starts off in the lead here.
Iceman's an easy pick.
Shamrock Man 25 says James Tolkien.
Oh,
Farrell gets somebody that he had the needed intensity. Carrier Assault Group Commander Stinger is ready at all times to put a foot in everyone's ass. And if you've never been on a carrier, then you don't realize how accurate this is. Could probably make a MiG-28 explode from looking at one. There you go. All right, so that's a vote for Tolkien, and right now, Farrell and Brian are tied. Here we go. Next up, Val Kilmer from Joe Schenkenfelder. Honorable mention to Tom Cruise for putting everything into his first starring role, but I have the Will Patton to Val Kilmer. Rest in peace to an amazing actor that went a loose, because everything seen is like he adds a little something to it, like when he just bites down and he makes sure the microphone can pick up his teeth hitting together. Look at that. From the third spot, he's sitting in the lead here, boys. Rick Crow, Tom Cruise. Look at that. Chuck gets a person on his team. That's crazy. I wanted to give it to Anthony Edwards. Dude's such a sweetheart. And Val Kilmer is always ice cold perfection. But I got to give it to Tom. When he drops, I'll fire when I'm
Exactly.
good and goddamn ready. I believed him.
right.
The man cranks the intensity so high in the third act. He basically steals the movie from Val.
That's
man,
true.
oh man.
Because he
this
says,
is-
bullshit, you could be mine. That's intense right
This
there.
is much
It is.
closer
Yeah.
than I thought this was going to be. And there's only 2 people left.
I don't think Tom's going to
Oh,
win.
man.
But
Let's see. Jake Knoll says Tom Cruise.
Hey,
What is
Tom's
happening?
coming on strong, baby.
What is happening?
it's a bad
intense.
vote.
It's not. No, it's not a bad vote.
Unequivocally, in my opinion, this is the movie that made him the star he is today.
That
You
is
get
probably
the
true.
full range of Cruise emotions.
Yeah.
All 3 of them. And
No
I'm-
running.
It's true.
Right.
And unless I'm mistaken, this movie gave birth to the famous Tom Cruise trying to hold back a cry face that he has done for 40 years.
Yeah.
One more vote to come in.
You know what else Tom Cruise is really great at is saying stuff without saying anything.
Yeah.
He's actually really good at that.
Yeah.
Like, don't tell me you're going to do that. He doesn't even have to say anything. You're just like, oh, that guy's crazy. He's
There we
gonna
go.
do that.
All right, last vote to come in. Jace Chafin says James Tolkien.
Three-way tie.
Which means I'm going to have to decide
A three-way tie.
What
the heck?
That's insane.
Principal Strickland, did that guy ever have hair? Was intense from the get-go. And was there any scene in this movie where he wasn't at 11?
Wow.
Oh, wait, though. I got to check if the full Dudikoff turned in his. That's usually separate. So he did. So we do have one more award actually to come in here.
Oh, good.
So that'll actually be the tiebreaker and not me. And he says, Andrew Sparks. You guys, I did it. I actually submitted my awards ahead of time.
All right.
All right, here we go. Andrew says, there's only one choice.
Oh,
Stinger.
Stinger.
James Tolkien.
Here we go.
My fellow vets will back me up that his portrayal as Maverick's commander fits the definition of a no-nonsense, by-the-book, hard-ass leader to a T when he chews them out before sending them to Miramar. Anyone else wish you would have called him a slacker? You really believe that Maverick is about to have a second career flying novelty joke items out of China? You know what? I was going to give you the win and go Iceman.
okay.
How about
but
that?
James Tolkien wins, which means Farrell gets the win, and Tolkien takes home the Will Patton Award for intensity.
Good for him.
Nice job, Farrell. Get you on the board for the first time.
Yeah, all right.
You're only one behind Bob now.
How do you have 3?
I'm really good at this game,
He gets
And
to
he's
pick
here
them.
every week.
and I'm here every single
Yeah, yeah.
which is why I'm not competing
odds.
against you
I was
guys.
going to say, there should be a handicap or something.
So it's me versus the patrons. Y'all are competing with each other.
Gotcha.
Me and the patrons are the only people on every single episode.
Gotcha.
So I'm losing 4-3 right now to the patrons, and hopefully I can pick up a W today after that one. All right, guys, it's time for the next award, which is the award for the worst actor in the movie. It's the Steven Seagal Trash Can Full of Dirt Award.
Trash can, oh trash can, it's a trash can full of dirt, yeah.
Love never dies, and neither do they. Love is eternal, and that's a long time.
Yeah, buddy. 30 seconds is a long time. We found that out in this movie. It
is.
Right? Not an eternity, but it's a long
Same
time.
order?
Same order. We keep the same order the whole time. So, Farrell,
Yeah.
who is your pick for the worst actor in the movie?
I think I'm going with John Stockwell as Cougar.
As Cougar.
Yeah.
Wow.
He's not in it enough.
I would not have gone that way. Well, it's not about how much they were in it. Just who's the worst.
But the thing is, I think he's supposed to have, because realistically, his scene is supposed to be the crux of why Maverick gets to go to Top Gun.
I thought he biffed it. He totally flamed out.
Yeah.
Maybe.
That was
He
it.
couldn't even land his plane without Maverick's help.
Dude, his eyes were fine, but it's when he walks in and he throws the wings on him, he's like, it's my kids, sir. I almost orphaned them and I haven't
believed him.
I haven't even seen them yet.
I believed he had kids.
I literally,
I believed it.
This particular scene's always driven me nuts in the sense of like, I seriously feel like I have to increase the volume on my TV by 10 points just for this one scene.
Sure.
Because John Stockwell is so wispy and talking through the side of his mouth and like,
He's mad he's not in the rest of the movie. That's
yes, exactly.
No, he's struggling. He can't talk because he can't hardly believe what happened to him. That's
I-
good acting. Which
I don't
all right, well
think
then,
so.
Chuck, who was worse? Who was your pick?
I really did not like Slider. All of his lines were stilted. They were crap. He had stupid
Slider.
lines.
How
He didn't
dare
do well.
you?
Rick
How
Rossovich.
dare you?
Rossovich?
He's
How
terrible.
dare you,
His
sir?
flex was stupid and didn't even
Rossovich?
make sense. He's
Rick
terrible.
Rossovich
Think about
should
his
have had a
lines.
bigger career.
No, he's bad in this movie.
Really?
All of his
I-
lines are bad.
I couldn't agree. I couldn't disagree more.
No, I think you watch it again and look at how he acts, especially early on when they meet. He's
Yeah.
really not good. He does not deliver the lines well.
Oh, man.
He never does. Until maybe the end,
All right.
I think
but he's bad.
Rick Rossovich is better than Val Kilmer.
No, he's not.
Brian, who's the worst actor?
He's got his ear. He's like, I'm not even.
Who were you going to pick? Is your person gone?
Yeah, I probably would have picked Rick Ross.
Rossovich.
Yeah,
Because I
but
don't
he's
think anyone is.
bad.
I don't think anyone is like so awful in this movie.
No, yeah, well, yeah. It's just the
That
worst.
it's like
He's
glaringly different. I don't even know who I'm going to pick now.
That was your one ace in the hole there.
Yeah, just like there's nobody that's like so awful. It really bugged
Probably
me.
pick any of the other pilots.
I'd say just the worst of the bunch.
You know what I'm going to do is I'm going to
say,
pick
bro.
Charlie, but it's not necessarily
Gillis.
It's not necessarily because I believe she was the worst actress. Because there's another level to this right now.
She's the only
where I
actress.
think I might be able to win this thing.
Oh, I guess Meg Ryan's in there.
So you're playing odds.
I'm going to play a little bit of
Throwing
I
Kelly
respect what
McGillis
I
on
I
there.
don't think she's bad.
All right.
She bad?
Let's find out. James,
Oh, it's Val Kilmer all day long.
thank you.
All day long.
Thank
Out of
you.
the people that's left. Here, let me preface, and you already said it. There isn't a bad performance in the movie. It's just out of everybody, I think it was the weakest of the main people. I'm not going to fire a stray at Meg Ryan, who was in there for like 2 scenes. And
She did well
but
with
she
the
was
scenes
great.
she had.
She was great in 2 scenes.
I almost picked her kid, like Goose's son.
I almost said it just to be humorous, but
Yeah.
like, I'm not going to win this thing.
No. I'm going Val. He was pretty stilted and he's given much better performances in other movies.
I just don't think he had much to work with. They made him such
Yeah.
a one-dimensional character.
But the thing,
They
and that
all
was
are one-dimensional.
I would not have picked.
they are.
that's true.
There's a lot of one
Not a very
dimensionality
good
going on.
One-dimensional character.
I was going to pick McGillis, and
Really?
that's who I would have gone with if I
Wow.
didn't have a vote.
Okay,
But
I didn't think she was bad in this.
again, no one's bad in this.
I didn't think she was even
But
close.
It's
Maybe that's just because the tongue got me.
yeah, that's what it is. Which I
Just
respect.
like John Stockwell talking out of the
understand.
side of his mouth.
All right,
That's
boys.
what does it for me.
Let's see who's going to win here. We got our first award come up. Johnny Warwick says Michael Ironside.
Ooh.
What? Off the board here, guys.
Okay.
He's not
okay.
good in this either.
This is
He's
almost
pretty-
painful.
He's not
since
very good at
how I think he rocks in most things he's in, but his acting in this just felt flat. All right.
I would agree with that.
Let's see if anybody else agrees. Billy Malden comes in and says, Kelly McGillis.
Oh.
There you are, Brian, playing the odds paid off. One of the hardest picks for the show is it's acting across the board better than the typical cardboard cutout we usually get. She just was miscast and didn't come across at all believable, and she could have passed for his mother.
She should have been Cougar.
I did think she was older than him.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Watching the movie, and when he made that comment, like, "Oh, my mom used to listen to this," I was like, "Oh, that's uncomfortable." You know what I mean? Like, because she's like his mom's age. Yeah.
She should have been Cougar.
Could you put this wig on and act like her?
Wow.
All right, let's see who the next person is. Robert Dion comes in and says, Kelly McGillis. What?
Coming through for me, guys. I
He-Man
appreciate
Women
this.
Haters Club going on in here.
Her performance was wooden as the plaque that Iceman and Slider receive at the end. Her delivery of the car chase dialogue and believability of her relationship with Mav was things that could have been done better by a trash can filled with dirt and a blonde
Jeez.
I don't
wig.
think that's
Wow.
Oh, they had good
Dang,
chemistry.
that's
I like
harsh.
watching them together.
Well, let's see. We still got time for it to change because we got Pat McCaffrey coming in here and he says, Kelly McGillis.
Gosh, you picked right. Played the odds.
She can
You
either
know
be
the
a
audience, I guess.
a love interest or a competent instructor. She doesn't pull off either convincingly and definitely isn't both. And then we've got Shamrock Man says Rick
Yay!
Rossovich.
Redemption. Yeah, he does stink. I
Well,
agree.
this guy stinks like his character. His acting gives nothing to a character that was supposed to be the rival Rio.
Yeah.
Plus, his volleyball game was lacking. How do you not give this to a guy whose one thing he portrayed in the film is someone who smells like a trash can? Fair enough. Justin Wallace says Wolfman. Barry Tubb, nitpicking, but some of his lines were pretty emotionless. How can you make I'm getting a hard on boring? All right, he goes off the board there with Wolfman.
Who was the guy that called McGillis and said he quit?
It was Wolfman.
Was it? He
Yeah.
was bad in that scene too. That was kind of weird. That scene.
That's all three.
Yeah, it's a
one, two, that's
the
it.
random.
Top
Yeah, that's
guy.
right. Our top guy, Andrew Sparks, comes in and says, "This can only go to the person who is actually worse than Gargar, Kelly McGillis." Wow. And threw a shot at Jennifer Garner there. There's a reason her career never made it out of the 80s. To borrow from Patches O'Houlihan, she's about as useful as a poopy flavored lollipop. She has the emotional range of a teaspoon. She's supposed to convincingly portray Maverick's love interest. Please. I would much rather had any other actress that auditioned for the role like Meg Ryan or Demi Moore. She would have actually been better as the rubber dog Maverick was threatened at the beginning, which means Brian from the third spot picks up a W, and Kelly McGillis is going to win the Trash Can Full of Dirt Award.
Was Farrell the first number 1 pick to win?
No, Bob got a win at number 1 because he picked Joe Piscopo in Sidekicks, and that would have been a clean sweep on that. Everyone voted.
Yeah.
I tried to trade my pick with him because I knew Piscopo was going to win, and I offered him 2 picks in the next episode that he was in. I'd flip with him twice if I had a better pick than him, and he didn't take it because he knew it was a guaranteed win.
Yeah, slam dunk.
Slam dunk. So, none of that happened,
I still think
unfortunately.
Rosevich is the worst.
Yeah, well, you had one person that agreed with
He
you.
was bad.
Okay.
I don't think Kelly McGillis was that bad.
And nobody picked
I thought
Cougar.
she was fine.
Nobody picked Cougar.
No, I didn't expect anyone to pick
You had
Cougar.
the first pick, and you went, it was such a reach.
Yeah, because it wasn't about winning. It was about calling John Stockwell out for his horrible 3-minute performance.
Okay.
I don't think.
And then maybe calling him out for his horrible directorial career as
Damn.
the director of Blue Crush and Into the Blue and Turistas.
All right.
Did you watch those?
Yes.
You're the one that's silly then.
All right.
Turistas in the theater.
It's
I've
time
never even
to,
heard of that movie.
it's time to celebrate our lesser screen. Well, I say lesser known. Some of these are known people, but the people that didn't get a lot of screen time. They were in 1 or 2 scenes. It's the Bixby Snyder One Scene Wonder Award.
Oh no! It's boiling acid! I'd buy that for $1.
There is some kind of bug that we haven't seen yet.
Okay, USA. Paper. I've never seen paper.
Frankly, I find the idea of a bug that thinks offensive.
Prepare to die, powers!
So he hid it. In one place he knew he could hide something, his ass.
Chuck, we got to get you a win here, man, because you're going to be 0 for 6
I'm not
after
gonna win.
Cannonball Run.
I have too eclectic and accurate of taste.
still got it.
That's what
and
it is.
accurate. I love it.
Yes.
All right. Well,
This
Brian,
one's hard for me. I have a question before we start.
Yeah, please.
Does Meg Ryan count? Or is she in too many scenes?
She's only in 2 scenes.
She's only in 2 scenes.
So she would count.
3 scenes, but
Oh, when she shows up, but nothing happens.
It's her running off of a plane and giving a hug.
that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
So she would count.
She has 2 scenes of acting.
Here's the thing. Here's the danger of picking Meg Ryan is they might not have thought she counted and not voted for her.
Oh, see, this is too complicated for me.
So-
I'm not that. I'm not
You know
that
what? Don't you
deep
worry
of a
about it.
person.
Because
I would say she counts.
She
I
would
say
count. Okay.
Yes,
I'm
but
still
I don't
in.
know if you'll
Okay.
get
Yeah.
any.
Well, I see. I got to see. This is hard for me. I got to play too many.
Oh, there you go. It's okay. That's
Start
okay.
using my brain in the act.
I got to go first again.
Yes, you get to go first again.
So-
So I should pick Meg Ryan.
No, because it is. Because you want to know what? Because it is Meg Ryan.
Oh, he's picking.
Because it absolutely is Meg Ryan.
She's good.
My God, the scene in the bar is one of my favorite scenes. Like I said, when she says "Take me to bed or lose me forever," I'm like, oh my God!
That is a
like
good
if a woman would ever just say that
I
to
said
me.
it's all a guy wants to hear.
Seriously.
It's
Like,
true.
and she sells it. She sells the line. But even then, like, she has one scene as a bubbly, like, she's Goose's wife. She's happy. They're a happy family. And then the next scene is the complete antithesis of that scene.
Yeah.
In which she also just crushes it. And on, like, parting shot, he loved flying with you, Maverick. Like, yeah, Meg Ryan all the way.
All right. I respect it. Chuck, who you got?
Merlin, Tim Robbins.
Merlin.
He's great in the beginning. He's great in the end. Comes through.
That's it.
He's the perfect backup for you, baby. So that Mig really messed him up, man. Messed him
love
up.
it.
And in the end, what does that always see? He yells a lot. Looks around really convincingly. Like,
true,
I
he
know
does.
stuff's going on. And he's like, yeah, you got this. I don't even remember what he said, but I liked his character.
But it was
really
so
hard
good.
to find one-hit wonders.
Left an impression on you.
You know what's
Brian.
funny about him being in this movie is Dave and I, a lot of friends and I, would play that game where you go, okay, you name an actor. The next person names another actor that
Yeah.
person was in a movie with. You name that movie, and then you take their actor, name another actor.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Yes.
And you keep going back and forth. My wife hated playing because we always were really good at that.
Yeah.
But the one time she got me was with, I think it was like Tom Cruise and Tim Robbins. And I was
Yes.
like, I don't know. You got me.
I was shocked he was
don't
in this
know.
movie.
And she's like, he's in Top Gun. I was like, he's not in Top Gun. we argued about it.
That's hilarious.
We got home. She put it on.
Her
paused it,
sister was
showed
a
me.
witch. And what was her sister? It's like one of those arguments, right?
Yeah.
The Wicked Witch of the East, bro.
I think the only time you actually see his face is at the very end after they're celebrating on the ship. His mask is off.
Yeah.
I don't think it's off the whole rest of the movie.
Right.
There's like one
All right.
shot next to the plane.
So who are you going with?
I'm gonna go with Mr. Coffee, Buzz in the Tower.
Oh,
pretty good,
the I Want
too.
Butts guy?
Yeah.
All right.
I thought about him, but I'm going with my actual answers here.
He would have been my pick, by the way.
Oh, and it would have been your pick.
Yep. So
Okay.
I'm glad he fell down.
Perfect. You got your pick, and I got my pick. all the way at 4th it fell, and I'm taking your trash can pick and give me Cougar all day long as a one scene wonder. Come on, he did a good job, but he's only in one scene. He was sweaty. Did you see anybody sweaty other than Tom Cruise?
They all were sweaty.
Yes, the people in the
everybody was sweaty in that movie.
in the
yeah, but it was emotional sweat.
Control room. Thank you.
He had emotional sweat.
It was emotional sweat.
It was.
So there was
Control room. You could see more too.
His
There was all the neon
panic-induced
lights.
sweating.
Yeah.
They had the bar lights on.
Wait,
in
he
there.
looked at that picture.
They're
All right. I would have said if I had my pick, Butts guy, but I really like Cougar. All right, here we go. Are you guys ready to see who wins this one?
Nah.
That's
not
my
it.
guy.
We're still back in the. All right, Bixby Snyder Award. Here we go. Charles Heidberger says John Stockwell. Cougar.
All right.
I'm catching up to you, patrons. I suffer from PTSD. I know how one feels when going through events like this. And man, Cougar sells it. The sweat beating down his face and the breathing. I mean, come on. He was great, and I loved his performance. Then in Commander Jardian's quarters, he threw his wings on the table. He was given a handful of lines, showed up and delivered them with great enthusiasm. Loved it. That's a vote for Cougar.
Is it killing you?
Cougar's pretty good.
I just don't see it, guys.
If I take home a win for Cougar and you didn't get a single vote for him, I'm going to be so happy. Here we go. Joseph Schenkenfelder says Tom Stinger. He was in too many scenes, I think Tolkien was.
Technically,
I mean,
I don't know. He was in 3, but they were extended.
three
They
extended
were all long scenes.
Yeah, I'm going to say that vote does not count. Sorry about that, Joseph.
But he was great.
He was great.
Yes, he was.
You're right there. Zoggy comes back and says Duke Stroud, Air Boss Johnson, him and his 2 of your snot-nosed jockeys did a flyby on my
Butts
tower.
guy. Yep,
This is I had some butts. I want some butts, guy.
This is
Yep.
what's
All right, there you go, Brian.
You damn right it is.
I want somebody's butt, and I want it now. I've had it. Just awesome, because we all know it should have more cuss words. Yeah, for sure. In a
why
different
did
movie.
they tone that down with the cuss words?
Probably to get the rating they want.
Because it's a PG movie.
PG?
Yeah.
They had a quarter jar.
Rick Crow comes in and says, easy pick, James Tolkien. Guys, he was in it too much, Rick. The man walks into every movie. He's late for detention duty. He could yell, Maverick, your ego is right, and checks your body can't cash in any film, and I'd buy it. Tiny role, massive impact. Yeah, guys, but he's in it one or two
Agreed.
scenes.
Yep.
Guys like cinematic hot sauce.
Dude,
Agreed.
good take, but yeah.
Yeah. If he's in it too much, he goes to the backup. Then I'd say the guy in the tower that gets buzzed. He snuck it in there at the end.
Paragraph 2.
Iconic scene, and he was pissed. He got damn it. Come on, Justin Buchanan. Justin Buchanan says, Tim Robbins. Oh my gosh, I'm tied now with Chuck for second place.
I like it.
Merlin, a small part, also brought it.
Yeah,
was one of my
that's
all-time
you're doing
favorite
what?
quotes.
That's a good line.
only my guy had a recognizable name on IMDb.
I will admit, I do like when stars show up that you don't expect. Like, what was the movie we watched where never mind.
I don't know.
That's a great anecdote. Everyone
Jake
write that
Knoll
down.
says the butts guy.
Look at that.
The air boss is infamous in this movie. This guy really wants some butts.
Type
I would suggest maybe a sip type cup for the lid for coffee if he's going to be an air boss in the U.S. Navy. But him blowing his lid at the flyby and then his rant to Viper is something I'll never forget.
There's been a lot of innovation in terms of traveling coffee
That
cups
is true. You're
since
right about
then.
that.
So
yeah.
And then here comes Andrew Sparks, and he says, our Dudikoff winner goes, I have a feeling that everyone's tendency is going to be the air boss who gets coffee, but I'm going off the board with Tim Robbins, which puts not him over the top, but you're going to finish second here, Chuck.
I like it.
His 2 scenes bookend the movie, and he's my favorite delivery of the entire film. You're going to do what?
Yeah.
That's great.
But that means that Brian gets a second win, 2 out of 3 victories,
I'm
man.
honored, guys. Thanks for
And I
being
want
here with me.
Butts is the winner of the Bixby Snyder One Scene Wonder Award. Nicely done.
That's fair.
Deserved. Man, oh man. All right, guys. Well, look, it's time. We've arrived. I'm a little disappointed that so far as to have yet none of Johnny Golab's awards have come through for Top Gun. So I'm gonna if Johnny, if they didn't get through and you have them saved somewhere, send them in for a mailbag, because I'd really like to hear what you had to say about this. It's all random how it gets pulled out of these forms. But here's a chance now for us to give our feelings on it. We have objectively a rating for the movie, and then subjectively how we felt about it, whether it's good, bad, rules, or sucks. It's up to you guys. And we're going to do this the same way we always do. We'll go around the table, and we'll start with our patrons. And so here, Johnny Golab, look at that.
Nice.
Wow.
First one up.
So don't write into the mailbag now.
For the rest of them, you can. I don't even mind that it's a long one because I know he does a great job. What a Mach 3 turd kernel this effing film manifested into. All the homoerotic, shirtless high fives makes this the gayest movie ever made. Wow. Your sexy ass, unattainable male figure He-Man toys didn't narrow your porn search to exclude girl scenes, but Top Gun did. More like Bottom Gun. This is gayer than hair. And I like hair. Now, see, he doesn't hold anything back. I don't agree with him, but I respect that he just gives it unfiltered. Now, a shirtless Treat Williams as a hippie singing about the Vietnam War is something I can get on board with. If he were in this movie, I'd understand why all the characters were so eager to crawl into each other's cockpit. I still don't understand why people love this so much aside from the banging soundtrack.
It's a great sound.
Treat Williams and Kenny the Logman Cometh Loggins has wound up on some searches before and will again. Well, to be brief, it would be disingenuous to begrudge the fruitiest movie while simultaneously enjoying the second. Bad movie that rules.
How'd he get there after all that?
Seriously.
I don't know.
Because you have to.
Maybe he's hiding something.
Man, oh man, a BMR rating.
After all, he actually likes all that stuff.
Sticking his head out of the closet, maybe? He's sticking his head out of the closet here.
Oh, Chuck firing his own shots back at Johnny. I love it. I love it. All right. Your chance, Chuck.
All right.
What do you feel about this?
This is a great movie. I love this movie. What's wrong with this movie? You can watch this movie anytime you want. I mean, it's got some...
Any movie you can watch anytime you want.
Well, that's true. That's true. But you can enjoy this movie anytime you want to turn it on and watch.
Yes.
I think it's got a great soundtrack, obviously. Unbelievable filming of airplanes. It changed the whole way you make movies. I mean, set the standard for filming aerial stuff and maybe even other things, right? As far as realism. Sure, it's a little bit of a propaganda piece. But hey, I like America. It's done well for me. So I'll, a little rah-rah here and there. It doesn't hurt anybody. Plus, we do have the baddest Navy in the world.
There you go.
And Air Force. Did you know the Navy is the second largest Air Force in the world?
That's crazy.
You know what the first largest Air Force in the world?
Our Air Force?
The United States Air Force.
That's wild.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the third one is probably the National Guard of all the countries. Anyway, so...
the U.S. the
Coast Guard.
Air National Guard.
I think it has a good story. I really like, and I said this earlier, you don't see movies put characters you love in peril. And there's actually emotional connection with it.
Yeah.
In an action film, right? So you really are at the end of that, you're like, wow, this really, you miss Goose. You feel that. He was a great character and you kill him. And not in a realistic kind of way, right? It's a dangerous job. So I think it's a good movie. It's a good movie that rules. Great movie. I enjoy it.
Good movie. Love it. All right. Next patron says, Jace Chafin comes and says, it's a classic, but it's a little long and boring in the middle. And do we really need the romance angle? Sorry, James. You know I like that. BMR, a bad movie that rules from Jace.
Got two bad movies.
Brian.
There's been movies, though, where you go, what if you just got rid of the love story?
If it's not any good.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, for sure.
I really enjoy this movie. Is it my favorite movie ever? No, but I think that it is a good movie, both objectively and subjectively. I'm just going to go good movie. There are bad things about it where it is more of a vibe than it is with story, and there's not a lot of character development and that sort of stuff. But awesome soundtrack, awesome action scenes, all the flying stuff's really cool, and one of my wife's favorite movies. So if I said it was not a good movie, I'd be in big trouble.
Yeah.
It was one of those that she'd go to her dad's house and there was only 2 cassette tapes, 2 VHSs to watch, that and Cocktail.
I was going to say it's Simple Jack was the other one.
Was it really Top Gun and Cocktail, though?
I'm pretty sure it was.
Because that's amazing.
Gosh,
Two Tom
you
Cruise
really like Tom Cruise.
2 Tom Cruise movies.
I just saw Cocktail for the first time this year.
Yeah? Did you like it?
It was fine.
It's
fine. It's fine.
Good
It's
or
all right.
bad movie?
I didn't hate it.
It's
I was
not.
like, oh,
It's no risky business.
easy breezy. movie.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Johnny Warwick says it's criminal this movie ended up in the BMR lineup versus GMR. I get it. Yeah. I get the critics dropped it there, but the acting, plot, soundtrack, special effects, rock. Good movie, hands down. That's another vote, good movie. And then Billy Muldoon comes in and says, I adore this movie so much, I named my son Maverick. Damn.
Gosh.
Love that. I've seen it at least 100 times. Not great writing, not believable. It's freaking awesome as hell, though, and it's a bad movie that rules so hard. I hear eagles screeching just writing this. Dang, bad movie that rules. I'm honestly amazed. Right now it's 3-3. I'm amazed how many bad movies
I am surprised too.
Rules.
I thought
it's getting.
sure this was going to be straight bet good movie.
Me too. So this is maybe
I
it is.
I even told my daughter earlier. I'm like, I don't know how good this episode is going to be because everyone's going to love it.
And look at that! It turned out fantastic. Maybe it's good that we did this if there's this much of a variance. So
look, as a bad movie, I see the criticism where kind of like, is it great writing? No. Is the romance undercooked? Yeah. Is it kind of ham-fisted at times? Yes, it is. Is the acting kind of all over the place? Like, no, there's no Oscar-winning performances in it. No. But this movie changed the face of Hollywood. Jerry Bruckheimer had only one success before this, and he put it all on the line for this. Tony Scott only directed one film before this movie, and he directed a Saab commercial. And that is why he got that. Tony Scott did not want to do this movie, and Jerry Bruckheimer was like, "No, we really liked what you did with that Saab commercial."
I love Saabs.
Yes, because it was a Saab jet racing a Saab car.
Nobody wants to drive a Saab. Saab sucks.
I drove 2 Saabs in my life.
That's the thing.
If that company was still in business, I'd be driving them now.
Nobody wants to drive a Saab.
That's what I'm saying.
But
They're
yet,
the best cars. They're born from jets.
But yet,
And they
Tony
make trucks
Scott
and
took
airplanes.
this movie on, and he directed the out of it.
He did that.
This movie is worth every bit of its Oscar-nominated film editing, every bit of the filmmaking that we've talked about, how it was the first time they put cameras on fighter jets. The thing, like, this movie launched so many careers. It's almost like, as a watershed moment, as a paradigm shift, Top Gun changed literally for 40 years. Because Jerry Bruckheimer, without Top Gun, we don't have Jerry Bruckheimer Productions. We don't have Armageddon. We don't have the Pirates of the Caribbean franchise. We don't have the Bad Boys franchise. Without Top Gun, we don't have Tony Scott directing Enemy of the State and Crimson Tide and Man on Fire and Unstoppable. Without Top Gun, we don't have Tom Cruise and the Mission Impossible franchise and every freaking Tom Cruise movie that Tom Cruise has starred in and starred the out of, because Tom Cruise is one of the best movie stars of all time. Without Top Gun, we don't have Val Kilmer. Without Top Gun, we might not have Quentin Tarantino's career. Want to know why?
Yeah.
Because without Tony Scott bought Tarantino's first screenplay, True Romance. Tony Scott paid Tarantino $50,000 for True Romance so that Tarantino could produce and direct Reservoir Dogs.
Yep.
Oh, wow.
So if Tony Scott never had a career, Tarantino never sold True Romance to Tony Scott. So you know what?
This should be on a pillar somewhere.
We can say all we want, criticize Top Gun all you want, criticize it for the homoeroticism, criticize it for the jingoistic patriotic ideals that, America, blah, 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 blah. This is a great movie, full stop. And till the end of time, 200 years from now, people are going to watch Top Gun and go like, damn.
So I got you down for a GFM.
Yes.
Okay, got it. All right. That's nicely done, Ryan.
Very nice, very nice.
That's how we do it. Pat McCaffrey. Patrick comes in and says, it's a classic. It's military propaganda at its finest. But it's also a product of its time, and that time has passed. It's a bad movie that rules. From Patrick. And so, again, brings it into a 4-4 tie here. Mike Simon says, thank you, critics, for giving us this gift of Top Gun on BMR. I didn't see this movie until I took a film class in college in 2003, but it has been my favorite movie ever since. The music is excellent, cinematography is amazing, and the acting is great. An excellent Simpson Bruckheimer film, and only Tom Cruise could play beach volleyball in jeans. Good movie, full stop. Shame on every critic that made this thing rotten on Rotten Tomatoes. It is one of the most ridiculous thing that's happened in 250 damn episodes that this movie is got a low enough score. I'm ashamed it's on our show. You guys should all be ashamed of yourself. This movie is incredible. It's got everything that movies today don't have. It's got incredible cinematography. It looks real. It's not all that auto-focused. Everything looks like a damn Capital One commercial, like everything that comes out these days. It's pure cinema at its finest. It's not the greatest movie ever made, but there's no damn reason it should be rotten. It almost takes the integrity of the entire website of Rotten Tomatoes and calls it into question that the type of critics that they platform would have this movie rotten. It's ridiculous. And yeah, it had character development, maybe not as much as like a Scorsese film, but the character development in this movie was done at 90 miles an hour on the back of a motorcycle up a runway, and that's all we needed to know about Tom Cruise and Matt Maverick and
That's
everything
right.
else. You sons of bitches. I can't believe we're sitting here talking about this. Good movie, full stop.
I like it.
All right.
So you really liked it?
Yes.
He didn't swear, though.
All right.
I had to.
Oh, we got to have Andrew Sparks because it's Andrew. Thank you, Andrew, for full Dudikoffing this movie so that he's the one that found out, hey, this is rotten.
That is
and
amazing.
Pulled the trigger on it.
Never would I have thought it.
Got it done. So he gets to wrap us up with his feeling. And as a military veteran himself, he says, before I get to my final rating, some interesting trivia. MiG-28s are entirely made up. Really?
Oh, that's interesting. Odd number.
The actual aggressive planes were Navy F-5s painted black.
Yes.
Anthony Edwards is the only actor who went up for check rides and didn't lose his
Yeah, I
lunch.
read that too.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Goose's death was supposed to be a midair collision. There you go. I think Chuck was talking about this, but was nixed, right?
Yep.
Navy recruitment jumped 500% as a result of this movie.
I think I read too that the Navy was like, "Hey, we need some propaganda or some recruiting stuff on top," and they said, "Have you seen the movie?
Have you seen Top
We
Gun?
don't need anything extra to this. Just put some people in the
Just
foyer and they'll
pay for it to
sign
be
up
on
for it."
TBS
That's
every
right,
other
pretty
week and we'll be
much,
fine. Movie was dedicated to
Yeah,
stunt pilot Art Scholl, the same one from Iron Eagle, who actually died performing the flat spin in the movie. All right.
I forgot about that.
That's sad as hell, man.
I don't know if he was performing the spin. He was filming it, and his own plane went into a flat spin and it crashed. Maybe they used that footage, but
Andrew, to wrap this up, this episode, he says, Top Gun is near and dear to me. Much like my first Dudikoff pick, National Treasure, it had an impact on my formative years. It's why I applied to the Naval Academy. I ultimately didn't go there, but that's another story for another time. Anyway, imagine my surprise when I checked the list when I checked the list while trying to carefully select a non-comedy movie to not incur James's wrath, because he picked Don't Mess with the Zohan last time, and I almost busted a gasket. And there sat the highest grossing movie of my birth year, 1986. Not only that, but how in the name of Zeus's butthole does it only have a 59%? I get it. Much like a lot of people on Patreon did, or inevitably the Clippers will say, why are you doing Top Gun? Even if you spot it a point to make it a GMR, it's still a whopping 36 points behind its own sequel, Maverick. Much like this other franchise, Maverick is essentially the same movie smashed together with A New Hope. What in the wide, wide world of sports is going on with those critics? We should make them eat our expletive deleted, then expletive delete out our expletive deleted, then eat their expletive deleted, which is made up of our expletive deleted that we made them eat. Rant over. Good movie, full stop. Even tied in some Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back for us there. And what we ended up with was 7 votes for good movie and surprisingly 4 votes for a bad movie that rules.
well, at least no one said bad movie.
No. And my only hope is that by the time this episode airs in about 10 days, that it's still rotten and one review. All it's going to take is one review to come in and they'll go like, it's not rotten on Rotten Tomatoes.
Can we do reviews yet on Rotten Tomatoes?
We have all the qualifications that they require. I just haven't submitted stuff yet.
You shouldn't.
I don't if I want to.
You shouldn't be a critic and rip critic.
No.
After this episode comes out, your first review should be Top Gun.
to make it
60%.
60%. Yeah. Maybe. That would be something.
Do it.
Thank you guys all for being here for this one. Next week, we are going to something completely different. And that is, even though we're out of October, we're going right back into spooky season here for 1 week because we're talking about Halloween 3, Season of the Witch.
Oof.
Which
Interesting.
was another Dudikoff pick. They're like, well, I wanted more Halloween, even though we just did Halloween 2 a month ago. So, but this is a non-Mike
I was
Myers.
gonna say, how is there witches involved with Halloween?
They tried
This
to make
is
it
the one Halloween movie.
Yeah.
The one Halloween movie that does not have Michael Myers as the killer.
right.
Oh, why
Yes.
would you do it? That's not.
They're trying to make it an anthology.
It was supposed to be kind of an anthology thing, and every Halloween film subsequently thereafter,
And
number 2.
And people, it's got a cult following. A lot of people like Halloween 3. But at the time, it failed so badly, they're like, just put Michael Myers back in
Pretty
there.
much. That's what it was.
They sent him to space.
That was Jason, but
Jason
same
went to
difference.
space.
Yeah.
The Leprechaun and Jason went to
There you
space.
go.
Michael Myers never did.
So join us next week if you'd like a little bit of Halloween 3 action. And I just want to say thank you to Chuck and Brian.
I am actually kind of glad it's on BMR. It's a good vibe for this movie and this.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, because BMR is
Absolutely.
great, but it's different.
This is good. This is good.
It's shocking.
This is wonderful.
Make sure you check out Samurai Movie Jam and BrianDrawsMovies.com. And I'm still waiting for you to start your sideshow where you just rant about Christopher Nolan every week.
Oh my gosh.
Is that going to happen? No? All right. We'll keep holding out hope. And Math's Nature Squad happening at some point? We'll see. But until then, we'll catch you all on the next one.
put on the brakes, it'll fly right by.
That's right.
I'm gonna let him get in closer. You're gonna do what?
You're gonna do what? It's the second movie we've done on this podcast with Tim Robbins flying an airplane. The other one was Howard the Duck.
Oh yeah.
That's a terrible movie.
I didn't even finish it.
He's in that movie?
But
He flies a plane at the end.
But Kurt loves it.
Oh, he's all in that movie.
Yeah.
Him and a duck fly a plane together.
I've seen Howard the Duck, and it was not a good movie.
Leah Thompson was great in that movie.
Yeah, kind of, but uncomfortable.
Yeah.
And HBC, you know.
Didn't think we'd end this episode talking about Howard the Duck. I'll tell you that right now.
Let's bring it back on track here. Jennifer Connelly and Maverick. Let's talk about that.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's some interesting trivia on that one. Do you know in the beginning when what's his name is talking to him, he talks about the Admiral's daughter?
Is that her?
That's her in the second Maverick.
She's the Admiral's
She's the
daughter.
Admiral's daughter.
Yes.
There you go.